Yes. Start streaming. Okay. I think it will work this time. I also hope it'll
Yay!
work this time. Okay, we're gonna see. We have to test it. We have to test it to see if that was all for nothing or if that was all for something.
Ooh.
Uh, let's see. Is this? That's the old one. Let me exit out of YouTube on my phone and go back into it real quick. Okay, is this working now? Please be working, or I will cry in real life.
Oh no.
We're gonna see. We're gonna see. We'll have to give it a sec. Oh my gosh, my phone is lagging out. Everything's lagging out. This is so goofy. Let's see.
Okay.
It might just be completely broken. Oh, this sucks.
Also, to be honest, for the presentation portion, I've got a PowerPoint for the Australian and American ones, but I didn't finish the the punishment questions in time, so those are not in the PowerPoint. I'll just have to. But while you're fixing this, I'm putting in the ingredients for each one just in case.
Ooh, okay. The bot appeared, so it looks like it might work now. Hello. Okay, is YouTube chat working? It'll take a couple seconds before it appears on screen because there's more latency on YouTube than Twitch. Please, please, I beg. I am begging. I am begging. I'm on my hands and knees begging right now. Let's see. Nice, nice. Let's see. Twitch will appear faster, I think. Yo.
I think YouTube chat.
You think YouTube what?
Well, I added a comment for the YouTube one. Do you want me to do Twitch as well?
Yeah. Yeah, try that. Okay. Chat may be broken. Sad face.
Oh no.
Oh no, sad face, sad face, sad face. Sad face. Oh, I keep getting like a glimmer of hope because I see something appear and then it's just not it.
Yeah, being led astray. Okay.
Auto. Why does it say auto?
I haven't logged into Twitch in years.
Okay. This is so weird. I guess this is just something I'll have to fix later because nothing's working that I can think of. All right.
That's annoying.
Yeah, that is annoying. That is actually really annoying, but that's okay. We persevere.
Is chat not working for both of them, or?
Yeah, it's supposed to. Both of them are supposed to appear on the screen together, in a box. But they're not.
That's an F in chat.
True. That's okay. That's okay. Stream perseveres anyway. Doesn't even matter that much. Only matters a little bit, but not even that much.
Yeah, cool. All right, so I'll leave these cheeky streams open. So do you want to do an introduction for what's going on?
Yeah. All right. Chat, bear with me through all the problems. Oh, one thing I'm gonna do real quick is send out a new link to people, for the new stream. So give me just a sec to do that. And then we can actually start for real. Oh my gosh, this is so painful. Okay. At everyone. Come see. Paste. Send. Oh, I should edit the title. Edit. What the? Okay. American versus Australian. Good. Save. Yo, TikTok notes too. What's going on? The stream crashed a little bit ago. And then chat stopped working on screen. So I can still read it and chat's still working fine, but it's not appearing on screen. So I don't know how to fix it. I've been trying and I can't. So we're going to have to deal with it like this for the rest of the stream. The rest of the stream being, I guess 2 hours and 45 minutes. 2 hours and 45 minutes to deal with this. And then I'll try to fix it.
Yeah, let's go.
And it'll be ready for next stream. Let me send the link to my family real quick also. And then we are good to boogie. Yeah, this was a lot less scuffed until my friend who online goes by The Awoken came in and then broke it. But it's alright. Pasting the link. Sending the link. Alright, this is gonna be so fun anyway. It'll be like a classic stream. Honestly, it'll be like a classic stream.
Exactly.
Classic. It'll be just like the old days before I knew how to do all this fancy tech setup stuff.
Ooh, that's true. That's true.
Okay, let me go back on my phone so I can see chat. Okay. YouTube and Twitch chat. I will try my darndest to read both of you, and it's going to be really difficult. So please bear with me, because since it doesn't appear on screen, I can't read them both at the same time. So I'll have to switch between the two. Which, it's fine. Honestly, not even that bad. Not even that bad.
Yeah, I'll be fine. It's kind of a chill part of the stream now, so she'll be alright.
But this part's not supposed to be the chill part. This is supposed to be the hype part.
Well, that's okay.
American versus Australian. I'm renaming the Twitch stream. Done. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Alright. This is going to be a little bit painful of an experience, chat. So please be good. Alright. I need to get music pulled up to do a little intro. That's me doing a funny, goofy, silly accent for funny, goofy people.
Is that a jab at me?
No, it's just a really bad accent. Mine was.
Wait, should I run OBS as well to record my perspective?
Yeah, if you don't mind. You can or you don't have to. Honestly, it's fine either way. I'll get the footage either way. So if you want to record yours, that's awesome. If not, that's okay too. I can make it work. So whichever you're cool with.
As a spike in the chat.
Oh, here we go. Alright, yeah, chat, you're just gonna stay broken. Sorry. Sorry, my fault. Actually, Awoken's fault. Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna do my little intro real quick, alright? Cool.
Yeah.
Today, I am going to be joined by none other than my friend Matt, who's from Australia. I, as you know, am an American, and being streamed here live on Twitch.tv and YouTube.com is American versus Australian. This will be a quiz game show of Culture Wars, where the loser is going to have to do a really disgusting punishment. But before we get into that, I should introduce Matt a little bit. So, Matt, please introduce yourself in a second when I turn the music down a little bit so it can actually hear you. All right. Please introduce yourself.
Hi. So I'm Matt. That's it. No, I'm. First of all, I'm Australian. I am one of Brian's friends. If you've known me, well, you've probably seen me in a few videos, and I edited a few of them as well. I think the last one that I did was the mouth washing one. Apart from that, no, just here to chill and have fun. And about to go travel away to a different country. So, yeah, lots of fun times to be had.
Yeah. So, the way this works... Oh, I should move my camera a little bit because I don't have chat at the right spot right now. So, I'll move it right down here. Better. Okay. The way that this is going to work The way this is going to work is that there are going to be 3 rounds. Round 1 is questions that we give each other about our own country. Round 2 is questions we give about the other person's country to the other person. So they should know these a little bit better. And round 3, only the winner gets to ask their questions, which are personal questions about themselves. And the loser has to add 1 ingredient to a smoothie of the winner's choice for every question in round 3 that they get wrong. So, without further ado, I say we just get started. What do you think, Matt?
Yeah, I think let's get started.
Alright, so...
Alright, so who should go first?
It is entirely up to you. How about that? Entirely up to you.
Yeah, how about I go first then?
Alright, I like it. I like it. Like, you ask first? Or...
Yeah. I'll ask. How about I ask the questions about my country first, and then then you get to ask questions about your country.
I like it. I love that idea. Okay. So let me make you full screen here. Okay. So are you locally recording? Should I?
I am locally recording. Yes.
Right.
I am not recording my face. I couldn't get it to work on this laptop.
That's fine.
All
right. All right.
Bruh.
I'm looking at your face on my stream.
Okay.
Now I'm looking at Australia Quiz on your stream. Now I'm looking back at your face. Okay, there we go.
Okay. Welcome to the Australian part of the quiz. Okay. So, we've got a few questions to prepared. These are actually going to be... we said in advance that these were going to be hard, so I was not forgiving in these.
Oh, okay.
So I hope you weren't either.
They are multiple choice, right?
They are multiple choice, but I did not make them nice.
Okay.
So,
okay.
Well, let's just go in the first. So how about we jump in the first one?
All right, I'm ready.
What piece of technology wasn't developed in Australia? A, the fiber optic cable, so the internet one. B, the bionic ear. C, the GPS. Or D, the black box flight recorder.
Are the options somewhere I can see them or no?
Can you see them?
I can see your screen, but I just see the main big Australia quiz click to add subtitle.
Oh. It's not showing? Dang
it. Oh, here we go. Now I see your cursor moving around. All right.
Does that work?
Yeah. All right, awesome. So, let's see. What piece of technology wasn't developed in Australia? I will never know this, so I'm going to throw out a crazy guess. Wasn't developed in Australia. You seem like the type of person to put C as your first answer, so I'm going to say C, GPS.
You are correct.
Let's go!
GPS wasn't invented in Australia. It was invented in the US. Everything else was invented in Australia.
Let's go. I was thinking GPS because I thought like a military thing, but I don't know if that's even right or not. Okay.
Yeah, well, look, you made a good guess. So you got a first question off.
All right.
You see the next question?
No, I still see the first question. Oh yeah, now I see it.
Cool. All right. As of 2024, what was Australia's biggest export? A, wood, B, coal, C, iron, or D, meat?
Huh. Biggest export. Okay. Okay. My questions are not forgiving, so I like these questions. This is good. Australia's biggest export.
Yeah, the thing that we take out of the country the most.
Yeah, oh, I got that much. uh, let's see. Maybe it could be meat. I don't think it's wood, just because most of Australia is just like a big desert. I don't think it would be wood. Coal, maybe, but Australia being an island, I can't imagine that there are more places to mine than there would be like meat. So I'm gonna say meat.
Hmm.
D. D is my final answer. Meat.
That is incorrect.
Dang, what is it?
So it's C, iron.
Iron.
As of last year, iron was our biggest export, followed by coal, then wood, then meat.
Ridiculous, ridiculous.
Not in specifically that order. There was a few in between, but I thought that was a good one to trip you up.
That did trip me up.
Okay. Okay, so I'll just put down the board that was that was a question. So you got one right, one wrong.
Yep, one right and one wrong. Okay.
You're making good headway.
I am.
This is
50%
gonna be
is
much.
not bad. Honestly, 50%'s okay.
Yeah. Next one. The emu is a bird native to Australia. What color is its egg?
There's gonna be something goofy like blue. I'm just gonna lock it in blue.
Okay. Oh, so close, but it was actually green.
Green? I knew it was gonna be blue or green, one of the goofy ones. I was like, blue is a little more goofy than green. Ah, okay.
Yeah, I knew that one was gonna be. I knew that one was gonna be hard.
I was confident
So,
about the blue too. I was confident about that.
yeah, can I? Yeah, I guess this is just gonna be how we do it. Okay. Now, which of these silly Australian place names isn't real?
Oh, okay. You have a question like this too. Okay, I did a little bit of research on this.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
So, in my research, I remember there is a place called Stinkhole, I think.
Is there?
But when I looked it up, it came up as Sinkhole. So I'm not sure, but I saw people on some forum calling this place Stinkhole. So I think it's a real place.
Okay.
Then oh, let me wipe my nose. Oh my gosh, this is disgusting. Okay. Sauce Bottle Swamp. That sounds like it would be a real sausage goalie. Franklin. Uh this is tough. This is tough.
Yeah, I'm an I'm a local. I know how to make it sound Australian.
I honestly am gonna go with B. Franklin.
Well, give some tip to your research because that is completely right. Franklin is not real.
Let's go! Oh my gosh, bro. I researched the heck out of that on accident.
Yeah, I remember it because do you know the podcast Crash Taste?
No.
Okay, if chat knows it, hopefully they do. Yeah, they were in Melbourne last year, and my friends and I went to go see them live. And so they did a quiz about Australia to us, and so some of the questions I kind of was like, okay, I actually will use some of the ones that they provided, even though everyone in the audience got them all right.
I'm kind of cooking. I'm kind of
That's the
cooking. Still at 50-50.
you are kind of cooking. You got two out of four so far.
I'm cooking.
Okay, here's one that I'm throwing out there. Yudaki, Mandala, and Mako are First Nations names, but for what common Australian thing? A, the didgeridoo, B, the witchetty grub, C, the wombat, or D, the kangaroo?
Our First Nations names. Okay.
Do you know what the First Nations is?
I have no idea what that even is.
That's our indigenous population. So that is
okay.
like, kind of like how you have Native Americans, we have Native Australians. But we call them First
Okay.
Nation.
Okay. the Australians who are not of criminal descent. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go with. Let me think. For what common Australian thing? Okay, the didgeridoo. I'm thinking. No way, bro. No way. You hear didgeridoo and you're like, yeah, we gotta name. We gotta name native groups after that. Witchetty grub. I've never heard that in my life, so I am getting that one out. It's between wombat and kangaroo, which are both animals, and I feel like you're trying to trick me with kangaroo, so I'm gonna go with C, wombat.
Well, I was trying to trick you with kangaroo, but it is actually didgeridoo.
It's didgeridoo, really.
Well, yeah, well, because didgeridoo is like an instrument from the First Nation, so it's what they call it.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, it also depends because there's like hundreds of different tribes, so they all have different. So like there's similar names, but also different ones.
Right.
That, that one was gonna trip you up, but
Okay.
Brian,
So I'm 2 for 5.
yeah, you're 2 for 5. But when was the first Olympics held in Australia?
Okay, let me look at the options. Oh, and you made all of them divisible by 4. I know you did that on purpose. Oh my
I
gosh.
sure did.
Oh my gosh. You scoundrel. The first Olympic Games held in Australia, the games were in Australia, not like an Australian competed.
Yeah, the first ones that were in Australia when they were running.
I'm gonna go with just a hunch because I really don't have a clue. A 2000, because I feel like it's a pretty recent thing. Is my thought.
I thought so too, but actually, like I vaguely remember the Olympics happening in Sydney in 2000, but there was one other time where the Australia held the Olympics, and that was in 1956 in Melbourne, of all places.
Ridiculous. All right, so what am I, 2 for 6 then?
Yeah, I mean you're doing well. You've got
Okay.
yeah, 2 for 6.
Better than random guessing
Yeah, you're right. It is better than random guessing.
by a little bit.
Okay. Would you like me to move on?
I'm ready.
Okay. Just forget the scuff. Okay. So number 7 is, what is the national gemstone of Australia? Is it A, the sapphire, B, the amethyst, C, jade, or D, opal?
It's not gonna be Jade because that's not one of the Steven Universe characters. So I'm between A, B, and D. And if it's Jade, then you guys need to make a new country because yours is falling apart. So I'm gonna go with. I'm trying to have some type of logic behind this. Sapphire, amethyst, or opal. Oh, okay. You know what?
Checked.
What's that?
So, I checked all. I tried making sure like these are all gemstones you can find in Australia.
Okay.
So
Okay. Hey Loki, what's up? Welcome to the stream. All right. Oh my gosh. Wait, I know a perfect way to figure this out. If it's sapphire or opal. In Legend of Zelda: Breath of the Wild, where do I find gemstone ore deposits? Is it at a place similar to Australia or no? So this inclines me to go with the national gemstone. I remember playing Zelda, and there's way too much opal. There's way too much. So I don't think you'd make it opal because no one's excited to get opal anymore. So I'm going to go with A, sapphire, final answer.
I'm so sorry, right? You were so close.
Oh,
it was
my
opal.
gosh. Bro.
Yeah, that surprised me too. I was like, really? But
opal.
Also, yeah, it's opal. The good thing it's not jade because jade is like, it's pretty popular in a lot of other countries. Well, I know it's like used for a lot of religious stuff in like Asian countries.
My Zelda logic wasn't too far off though.
Your Zelda logic wasn't too far off. You were almost on the right track, but then like uh, at the very end, when you
Fell
had a choice
apart.
of two, this one isn't actually. It's kind of Australian related, but I think it's interesting enough that I included it. Um, which is the Australian Shepherd breed wasn't actually developed in Australia. In what country was the dog breed created? A. France, B. Britain, C. the US, or D. Germany?
Uh, hmm. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. It's called an Australian Shepherd,
Mm-hmm.
and Australia is made up of a bunch of British ex-convicts.
Yeah.
However, I feel like you might be trying to trick me with Britain because the actual
Well, well, Britain very commonly traded a lot of dog breeds, so it's a gimme.
uh okay, here's my thought process. France, no. The only thing they know how to develop is white flags. US,
True, true.
US, maybe because we like to. But here's the thing: US, we don't make stuff. We just take things that other places made and then relabel them and say that we made them.
I mean, you guys made the GPS, so
We did make the GPS. That was the last thing we made, actually. So it's for me. It's between Britain and Germany, and there's a chance it's the U.S. It's definitely not France. Between Britain and Germany, and the uh Britain and Germany. I feel like Britain is a trick answer. I feel like this is a German thing. I'm gonna go with Germany. Final answer.
I am sorry to report, Ryan,
Dude.
but it was actually C, the US.
No, it wasn't, bro. U.S. doesn't do anything.
Well, look,
Oh
from my
my
Googling,
gosh.
what I that's what I found out from my Googling is I was like, oh, that's an interesting fact. I'll put that in there. So hey,
Ridiculous.
it's also technically a US question.
This is ridiculous. I can't believe this.
It's okay.
All right, all right. I'm ready.
Here's a history question. Are you familiar with Australian history?
Not as familiar as someone like you, I would imagine.
Well, you're not missing much. It's pretty boring.
I would
But
guess.
yeah, well, either boring or sad. Um, so yeah, so when we land, well, okay, so there was technically a lot of different places, countries that landed in Australia at different times, but the one where eventually became Australia was the British First Fleet, and they arrived to establish the penal colony in 1788. But where, like, what specific location did they land in?
Okay.
Uh,
Uh, okay. Where did the British First Fleet land when they arrived to establish their penal colony in Australia in 1788?
yeah,
You have two ports, so it's making me think that it's one of the ports. But then again, maybe you're trying to. It's like a mind game. I really don't have any clue. I'm just completely guessing.
yeah.
But if I were the British First Fleet, where would I land in 1788? I'm going to go with one of the ports. Let's see, it's between
Yeah.
Port Jackson and Port Arthur. Yes, Lily, I see you. Welcome to the chat. Chat is broken on screen. It won't work. I'm sorry. Uh Also, hi Loki. I said hi to you already, but I don't know if you heard me. Hi. Okay. Cape York. You guys stole that from the U.S. It's between. By the way, chat. I'm not reading chat when I read the questions because I don't want to know the answers. I don't want to know. I don't want to know what you guys say. Maybe it's a good thing chat is not on screen for this actually. Um, All right, I'm going with. Oh, but I want to go with Botany Bay because it has alliteration. Okay.
Yeah, this is purposefully a really hard one.
You know what? Because I like the alliteration, I'm going with A, Botany Bay, final answer.
You have great vibes because it is Botany Bay.
Let's go! Yes,
You were so
sir!
close because, yeah, fun little history fact. Cape York was actually where the Dutch landed in the 1600s before the British did.
Okay.
And but they didn't build a massive country, so who cares? Then Port Jackson was after they landed Botany Bay. They realized that it wasn't a great place to set up a colony, so they moved there. And then Port Arthur is where we had our last ever mass shooting.
Oh. I think we had our last mass shooting a couple blocks away. It's hard to keep track.
Yeah, I think our last one was like in 2001 or something like that, and then we banned guns, and I was like, crazy.
Nah, you can never take away my American right.
I mean, sure, you can go for it. Yeah, go off, King.
Spit in bottle. Puh. Cowboy style.
Cowboy style. Okay. Here's the last one for this section. You're currently 3 out of 9, so that's good. But here's actually one that I learned about from my girlfriend's family because her dad watched this live.
Okay.
So, breaking the winning streak of 132 years by the New York Yacht Club, which was an American boat. A boat from Australia beat the American boat Liberty in the 1983 America's Cup. What was that boat's name? Was it A, the Australia 2, B, Wagga Wagga, C, Southern Cross, or D, the Kookaburra 3?
It's not Southern Cross because you guys are incapable of naming things normal names. So it's definitely not that one. Australia 2 is way more up the alley of something you guys would name a boat. Same with Wagga Wagga. Hey, I don't blame you because your ancestry from Britain at one point named I think they named a bus Bussy Bussington or something. Or like it was like a boat Boaty McBoatface.
That was British.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying you guys come from the British and they did that, so you guys have that in your blood. So ain't no way it was called the Southern Cross. That's one that you made up to try to trick me. Australia 2 is a really funny name, and I feel like you came up with that thinking I'd pick that because it's the stupidest. Wagga Wagga sounds like Waka Waka, which is the Shakira song about the continent of Africa or something. I didn't really pay attention to the lyrics.
And that's what Pac-Man also says.
Waka Waka Waka. And then Kookaburra, or however you say that.
Kookaburra.
Kookaburra. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like okay, if you gave me this question, I feel like you would have put it as something where after you reveal the answer, it's like, oh, okay, I sort of understand. So for that reason, and that reason alone, I have to go with Australia 2. Final answer.
That is completely right.
Yes!
Right.
Let's go! Oh my god.
Really, really dumb name.
Let's go.
To be honest, to be clear, Wagga Wagga was the only one I made up. Southern Cross and Kookaburra 2 were from the same yacht club. They were from the same club that made the Australia 2. So it's like they were all from the same place.
Australia 2 is crazy.
Yeah, so you got 4 out of 10. That's pretty good.
I will take 4 out of 10. That's better than I anticipated. All right, now it's your
honestly,
turn.
Oh no.
Now it's your turn.
And then it's the American section. All right, hold on.
All right, let me.
I need to take a look at your stream now.
Yeah, are you able to just look at my my live stream and I'll read the questions out to you, or do you need me to pull it up on Discord?
Oh yeah, I probably should still keep my stream going. Yeah.
Cool. All right, don't look yet. Don't look yet. Don't look yet. Don't look yet. Don't look yet, because I don't know if it'll give it away.
Hold on. I'll look away.
All right, it might not. Okay. Oh, not yet. I don't know why I said okay. I'm not ready yet. Hold on.
Yeah, I printed my questions separately just because I expected that if I had to like consult my notes on my screen that you'd see them.
All right, you can look at my stream whenever you're ready. Also, by the way, chat, if you're typing in Twitch, I can't read your message right now, and I'm really sorry because chat broke, which is why it's not on screen. So just, I know I keep saying that, I sound like a broken record, but if anyone's just tuning in, I can't tell on Twitch today. Sorry. I'll fix it next stream. Okay. You remember this image. Oh, this is such a wholesome image.
The name.
All right. Are you ready for your batch of America questions?
I am sure.
I am sure. All right. I'm like nervous that you're going to get all of these right. All right. Question 1. Which state's name is written on the Liberty Bell? A. Pennsylvania, spelled with one N. B. Pennsylvania, spelled with two N's. C. New York. Or D. York.
Okay, so on the Liberty Bell. Okay, I don't know.
You're not supposed to know.
Part of me, like, the double Pennsylvania, I'm sure that's just to trip me up. But, yeah, I actually don't know what's written on Liberty Bell. I didn't research that part. So...
Oh, so you did, like, research and stuff. Oh, okay, okay.
Sorry?
I said you did...
Well, I was trying to get answers. I was trying to get... Well, when I was trying to write questions for America, I was like... I was like, okay, well, I need to actually throw some curveballs that, like, even you might not know.
All right. So what do you think? Just walk me through your thought process with this one.
I think could go to the... Like, I'm still going back to Pennsylvania because, like, there's a... Who knows? Maybe, like, they did it... Maybe it's, like, an interesting tidbit of, like, oh, they did pencil... Like that maybe they were supposed to write Pennsylvania, but they got the name wrong and they misspelled it.
Okay, interesting.
But I feel like that's also there to make me think too much. So I'm gonna... And I don't know if Pennsylvania was... So I'm gonna... I might guess New York. C.
C, New York?
Yes.
The correct answer was Pennsylvania with one N.
So I was thinking right.
Well, kind of. You were actually thinking opposite of right, but your two wrongs made a right. Because the way that you actually spell Pennsylvania is Pennsylvania. You do spell it with the two N's. But back in the old days with the Liberty Bell, it was acceptable to spell it with one N. So they did that because it was quicker and easier. Now it's no longer an acceptable spelling. So if you go look at it, it just looks like it's spelled wrong, even though this used to be an acceptable spelling of Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh for
yeah,
1.
We also have some controversy. Are you looking at chat? Lily saying that the Australian Shepherd dog is actually from France.
I mean, I was wrong either way, so
Yeah, you were wrong either way, but I mean, I tried Googling it as well, and I was like, I don't think... Okay, yeah. Even from... Well, maybe what I'm trying to find is weird, because, like, I can't find anything saying that it was from France.
I think she's off her rocker, personally.
Yeah, maybe I haven't looked hard enough, but
Nah.
yeah, we can start it. We can start a what is it? France Gate or whatever.
All right. Question 2. Which does America have most of? Like, in comparison to the other options on this list. A. Fast food restaurants. B. Machine guns. C. Bears. Or D. Slot machines. Out of these
you
four
guys have
things.
Well, I know that there's not that many fast food. Like, there's a lot of fast food restaurants, but there's not. I'm pretty sure there's more libraries than fast food restaurants, so I don't think it's that. Sorry, can I ask what the wording of the question is? It like have the most of in the world, or
No.
most of
In comparison to the other options. So, like, if option
okay.
if option A has like 50 of them and option B has like 70 of them in the country, then option B would be the correct answer. If that makes sense. Whichever one they're compared to each other. Compared to each other. Are there more fast food restaurants in America, more machine guns in America, more bears in America, or more slot machines in America? Walk me through your logic.
I think. I mean, I'm aware there's a lot of slot machines. I don't know if America has the most slot. I would assume probably, but like also a lot of countries have gambling. Bears, like you guys have a lot of bears, so I guess if you counted every single type of bear, then that could probably add up to being the most. Machine guns, like there's a lot. It's definitely probably the most in the world. I just got hit with an ad.
Lol. I get money for that. Let's go.
Yeah.
So yeah, and again, like I said, we're not talking about the whole world or compared to other countries or anything like that. Within America, are there more of option A, option B, option C, or option D?
I'm gonna lean towards maybe. Actually, no. I think I'm gonna lock in B just because of how I'm guessing how much is actually manufactured and like maybe not purchased.
Okay. So you're locking in option B, machine guns.
Yeah.
The correct answer was option D, slot machines. We have
Oh wow.
We have 216,110 fast food restaurants, 741,000 machine guns, 340,000 bears, and 1,450,000 slot machines in America.
Wow. Are they all in Vegas?
Honestly, probably 3/4 of them are in Vegas.
Yeah, I've been there. There's so many.
This surprised me too. This surprised me too. I was just Googling how many of this are in America, how many of that are in America, and I just was doing this for like half an hour, and finally I was like, wow, that's pretty surprising. All right. Question 3. What is the maximum amount of time someone can be the president of the United States? Option A, 4 years. Option B, 8 years. Option C, 10 years. Or option D, 12 years.
Well, I'm pretty sure if we're gonna go politics, I'm pretty sure like I remember hearing something about like Trump only has like can only do one more term.
Okay.
So I think 8 makes sense, but it's like I'm sure there's some rule that makes sense. No, actually no. I'm going with my gut. I'm gonna say B.
B8.
Yep.
All right, you're locking in B, 8 years. The correct answer is C, 10 years.
Hey.
And don't worry, most Americans don't even know this. All right, honestly, this question is such an evil curveball because so you can only serve 2 terms as president, and 1 term is 4 years. So that maxes out at 8 years. However, if you are the vice president and the president dies or can no longer serve, and the position goes to you, so long as the remaining limit of the term does not exceed 2 years, then you can do the full rest of the 2 years as starting as the vice president, then you become the president, and then you can still do 2 more full terms, which 2 plus 4 plus 4 totals 10 years.
Dang. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not doing well. Yeah.
That's okay.
That punishment's looking ever closer.
That's all right. That's all right, because honestly, these questions are very evil too. So don't worry about it. You'll get one of them, I'm sure.
I was evil on mine too.
All right. Question 4. I forgot about this question. Question 4. Which of these words is not in the preamble of the United States Constitution? Option A, hour. Option B, do. Option C, for. Or option D, with.
What's the preamble?
It's so the Constitution is like the laws of everything, pretty much, kinda. And the preamble is basically saying, hey, this is about to tell you what the laws are. It's the I'm sure you've probably heard of it before. It starts with I'm gonna make sure I'm not giving anything away.
Yeah.
It starts
like,
with we the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union. That's all I'm gonna say, because I don't want to actually say something. Yeah, it's that thing.
Okay. Okay, gotta dive into Hamilton.
Dive into Hamilton. Okay.
I'm just trying to remember the lyrics because I'm like, that sounds right.
The lyrics.
Yeah.
Chat, you guys are allowed to guess the answers too, just so you know.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess B. Do at some point it's got to be B, right?
At some point, so you're guessing B, do?
Yeah, because our, for, and with sound like they're kind of hard to not work into an old speech.
All right, so you're locking in B, do.
Yeah.
All right, the correct answer was D, with.
With?
Let's see how much. Let's see if I can recite it off memory. I don't know if I can. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do establish and ordain this Constitution for the United States of America. Oh, that was pretty good. Dang.
Yeah, you got it.
Yeah, so it says our at ourselves and our posterity. It says do at do establish and ordain. It says for establish just ensure domestic provide for the common defense. So yeah, with, and my stepdad, who's he's very America coded. He America maxes. He I hate how I said that. He didn't even get this one right. It surprised him too.
Really?
Yeah, it surprised him too, because he thought for sure that with had to be in it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh,
It was
for 4.
between, in my head, it was between do or with, and I was like for and our just sound like too hard to not work in.
Uh-huh.
I was like, in my head, it was between those two.
Yeah.
Dang it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm sorry my questions are so hard. Sorry, I'm just cooking. All
Maybe
right.
it just makes more sense if I just do it.
If you just go B every time.
Yeah, if I do it enough, I'll get one right.
True, maybe. All right. Question number 5. Which is okay, you could probably get this one honestly. Question 5. Which is the closest estimate of America's national debt?
I know it's like really high. I think it's like D 37 trillion last I remembered.
Well, all of these are really high, so
Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying D.
you're locking in D?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. The correct answer was option D. You got it. 37
finally did
trillion.
it.
37 trillion. Technically it's like
Hold on.
it's like 36.55 trillion, but I didn't want to say 36.5 because then it would look different from all the other answers, so I rounded up to 37 trillion and you got it correct. Good job.
Yeah. I just look at it sometimes because like
You just look at it
in
sometimes.
Australia, politically, like everyone's like, oh, the debt's going up, the debt, and then it's like, for America, like America's got way worse debt than we do, but they're fine. Okay.
Yeah, we
Okay,
as
maybe that's
Americans
me
actually actively avoid looking at the national debt. We don't want to see it.
Yeah,
We block it out.
it's
Yeah, just all the student debt.
All right.
that's all 37 trillion of it.
Honestly, that's probably just my own student debt alone at this point. All right. Question number 6. What U.S. state is farthest to the east? I hope you know your compass directions.
Okay, I might hold on. Let me just quickly switch to Twitch because I realized Midnight Beauty was also playing along in the. I saw she also playing in the chat, so I don't want to cheat. What state is farthest to the east?
Yep, and here are your answer choices. So number 6,
State.
what U.S. state is farthest to the east? Option A,
Alaska.
Alaska. Option B, Florida. Option C, Maine, or option D, Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. Hmm. Does Puerto Rico count as a state?
Yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Chat's guessing. Okay.
So I know it's part of the US, right?
Yeah.
Furthest to the east.
You know your
I know Alaska's to the north.
compass rose directions. You know which way east versus west versus north and south.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like I know New York is East Coast. I know West Coast is California.
Okay.
So I just have no idea about Maine or Puerto Rico. I'm stuck between those two. I'm probably wrong. Like, I feel like you're tricking me. I feel like
How would I ever trick you? I would never trick you. It's a simple question.
Stop it.
Simple question.
Stop it. Hey, puppy. Like Alaska's to the north, but it could be to the east. How about I think I might lock in A, Alaska.
A, Alaska.
Because I feel like this is one of those ones meant to mess with me. It's like that I'm going to be stuck between Maine and Puerto Rico because I don't know them. But then Alaska is like, in terms of land mass, like the US kind of like stretches out further from the top. So it's like you have more range there.
Okay, okay. So you're locking in A.
That's my reasoning.
So you're locking in A, Alaska. Is that right?
Yep.
Okay. Before I show you the answer, let me take you through the idea behind the choices, okay? So, I'll start at the bottom and work my way up to the answer you gave. So, option D, Puerto Rico is not a state. That's just not a state. So, that one is already out.
Yeah.
Option C, Maine, is if you look at a picture of the United States, the top right one that's poking out into the Atlantic and it's touching Canada. That one is Maine. Florida is the dangly one on the bottom right. so eastern United States. And Alaska is the most northern and most western state, all the way on the left of Canada. In fact, Alaska is actually so far to the west that Alaska is the correct answer because the islands of Alaska cross the 180 meridian and enter the east next to Russia. So Alaska is the correct answer.
I can't believe it. I was like, my reasoning was wrong, but to get there.
Chat's freaking out right now. Chat is saying, "No, I got it wrong. How's that possible?" Look it up. Look up, is Alaska the easternmost state? Google it. But yeah, so was this was the first or second one you got right? This is the second?
This is the second one I got right. I'm keeping track.
Awesome. You keep track. Okay. So you're catching up to me. Okay, this is a little intimidating. If you remember, after question 6, I also had 2 questions right, I think. So...
Yeah.
All right.
Also, Twitch chat's working again.
Oh, Twitch chat's working again? Yeah, it was broken for a little bit. Let me check it out real fast. Let me see if it's broken.
I'm gonna full screen this, so I can't cheat.
Yeah, Twitch chat is still bugging for me. I don't know what's up with that.
I can see it on Twitch.
Okay, cool. All right, so yeah, is that answer a little surprising to you?
That is a little surprising. I was just kind of like vibing it because I was like, Maine, no idea. Puerto Rico, I know it's part of America, but it's not mentioned as part of the 50 states. Florida, I was like, that's like a swamp. That's like somewhere in the middle, isn't it?
So
yeah, they can't even bury anyone there.
So yeah, chat, for those of you who don't know, technically Alaska is the easternmost state because it crosses the 180 meridian, meaning it is on the very east of the entire world map. So fun little fact. Okay. Let's see. Number 7. About how many guns per 100 people are there in America? A, 50, B, 85, C, 100, or D, 120?
I'm pretty sure it's D, 120.
120. Are you locking it in?
I remember hearing some ridiculous statistic, something like that.
Okay. So you think it's D, 120. Are you locking it in?
Yeah, I'm locking it in.
Okay. The correct answer was D, 120.
I knew that one, actually.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys keep close track of that in Australia, huh?
We sure do. We're just like,
All
couldn't
right.
be me.
All right, so you're actually kind of cooking right now. I'm shaking in my shoes a little bit. All right.
Okay, well, look, I mean, I still got to figure out what I'm going to do for the punch.
All right. Question number 8. I love this question. Where was the Garden of Eden according to Mormons? A, Kentucky, B, Missouri, C, Kansas, or D, North Carolina?
I don't have much. Can I phone a friend? I have some Mormon friends.
Can you phone a friend? You can phone a friend if I can phone a friend.
Okay. You know what? In that case, well, do you know any other Oh no, your college. The person who runs your college is Australian. So
yeah, he is.
Okay. So
Lily in chat says this is a thing. Yes, this is a thing. You can look it up. Well,
yeah.
First,
my only reference is my Mormon friends and the Book of Mormon, which is the comedy show written by the South Park guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
all right. In which state is the Garden of Eden was the Garden of Eden according to Mormons? Kentucky, Missouri, Kansas, or North Carolina?
Oh man, I actually don't know this one.
That's good for me.
I'm just gonna do a shot in the dark. I'm gonna say Kentucky.
Are you locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
All right. The correct answer was Jackson County, Missouri, baby. Jackson
Oh, I'm
County,
so
Missouri.
close.
Yeah, chat, it is B. Mormons do believe that the Garden of Eden was in Jackson County, Missouri, or at least near Jackson County, in Missouri.
I'll have to contact my Mormon friends just to see what they think.
And actually, it's funny that you bring up the Book of Mormon, because in the song, they actually say this part.
Yeah,
in
like,
the song,
I'm
I
pretty sure they
believe.
do. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they do. It's just like it's been so long since I last saw it that I was like, I don't remember.
They go, and I believe that the Garden of Eden was in Jackson County, Missouri. I am a
Yeah.
Mormon. That part. All right, all
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
So
I know like they sang something like that. I just was like, I couldn't remember the exact state they said.
yeah, and I looked it up afterwards to see if they were just like making that up for the thing, and no, that's like an actual thing. So yeah, pretty interesting. All right, so you're 3 for 8 so far. Here we go. On to question number 9. Number 9, who is credited by the United States Federal Reserve for saving America from a recession? A. Michelle Obama. B. Hillary Clinton. C. Lena Khan. Or D. Taylor Swift.
Michelle Obama makes sense, but I don't. I'm assuming this was a recent thing. Hillary Clinton, I have no idea what she's done. I have no idea who Lena Khan is.
If you need me to tell you who any of
Taylor
these
Swift?
people are, just tell you their role in society, I can.
Sorry?
I said if you want me to tell you these people's role in society, then I can.
Well, I know Taylor Swift's a big pop singer.
She is.
So, like, by the US Federal Reserve for saving America from a recession. Taylor Swift's pretty popular. I feel like if it were going to be like a silly question, it would be something like that, like something like where she did something like from like her shows or something like that, or her merchandise that like she was able to get people spending and keep the economy moving.
Do you want me to?
Can I ask who Lena Khan is?
Yeah. That's what I was saying. If you don't know who these people are, I don't want to leave you just with these random names. All right. So you know Michelle Obama, you know Taylor Swift, you know Hillary Clinton first.
Yeah, I'm aware of who Hillary Clinton is. I have no idea what she actually does.
She was the first lady to Bill Clinton, and she was the Democratic candidate against Trump in the 2016 election for the Democratic Party. In fact, I'm pretty sure all of these people are Democratic, but I don't know why I mentioned that. That's not really important. Okay. Lena Khan, she also works in the government, but she's not like first lady or anything. I forget if it's the Senate or the House of Representatives. I'm pretty sure it's the House of Representatives. And her whole thing is taking taking capitalist spending and trying to make it more fair for trying to make it more democratic, if that makes sense. Trying to make it more let me think of an example. Okay, for example, in the antitrust lawsuit with Google from it was probably like a year or two ago, whatever. It might even still be going on. I don't keep up. She was on the side of trying to, sue Google because she wants more opportunities for smaller businesses and the average American as opposed to a big corporation like Google. And she's the lady who is known in the House or Senate, whichever one, as getting things done. And Republicans hate her also normally, I think.
Known for getting things done.
I'm not sure about the Republicans hating her thing. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. I'm not positive though.
Yeah, I'm so lost in all of them. Like, I know Michelle Obama was the first lady to Barack, and I know she did a lot of stuff. I just don't know I don't remember what she did. I'm sorry.
She invented MyPlate. which it became like the standard for school lunches across the entire nation. And she did a bunch of other stuff, but that was like one of the
Yeah.
huge things she did.
Yeah, I remember she did some good stuff. Created by the U.S. Federal Reserve, so that's not necessarily they had to be liked by other politicians. So I'm gonna guess. I'm thinking between C and D, so I'm gonna guess D, Lena Khan.
C. Lena Khan. You're locking it in?
Yeah.
All right. The correct answer was D. Taylor Swift all the way. T Swizzle, baby. The United States. The United States
spent so much
Federal
time
Reserve
thinking.
said that Taylor Swift's Eras tour helped get the country to avoid a recession. That's a real thing. Which is hilarious.
You said that.
Which is hilarious. So yeah, that is true. So that's pretty crazy. That's
Shout
pretty
out Taylor
crazy.
Swift.
Chat, don't say frowny
we
face.
love shout.
Taylor Swift is a hero.
We love shouting out small creators.
True. All right. So you've gotten how many are correct so far?
3.
3 correct?
You've
Okay.
got 4, I've got 3.
All right. You have the opportunity. You got the opportunity to tie me right here. So, question number 10. Which of these projectiles first sparked the American Revolution? Was it A. Cannonball, B. Snowball, C. Bullet, or D. Arrow?
The American Revolution.
The American Revolution against those filthy British scumbags.
Yeah, amen, brother.
Amen.
Actually, no, I'm part of the Commonwealth. I can't say that.
What? Oh,
yeah,
is the Queen gonna
if I
come get you?
mysteriously disappear while I'm overseas, you'll know why. The American Revolution. A bull.
Chat's
A
locking in
snowball
again.
sounds great. A snowball sounds crazy. But usually a lot of revolutions start over the thing that actually sets it off is usually like one small thing that you wouldn't expect.
Okay.
So
interesting.
I'm guessing between snowball and arrow actually.
Okay.
Don't know if they're doing arrow though. So I'm gonna do B, snowball.
Are you locking in B, Snowball?
Yeah.
The correct answer was B, Snowball. Look at you.
We're
And
tied.
I know, 4-4. And chat, you guys are right too. Congratulations. Yes, it was a snowball. Also known as the Boston Massacre. Yeah, and a lot of people.
Whoever threw that snowball had a really good arm.
Dude, they did. They must have, because a lot of people credit the start of the revolution being the shot heard around the world, which was a bullet. But people don't realize that leading up to that was the whole reason that the troops even started coming over to America and flooding them more started because of the Boston Massacre, which was caused by a snowball. Lily says, I love Boston. You are the only one. Okay. Cool.
Boston's pretty good.
All right, cool. So, back to you. Is that right? Is that how we're doing
Okay.
this?
Yeah, it's back to me.
All right, don't look at my screen. Don't look at my screen.
Yeah, I'm not.
Okay.
You can see. Are you still seeing my stream?
Give me 1 second. Get a full screen. Yes. All right.
I'm just gonna run it this way. I should have just put it on Google. Anyway, so let's go straight into it. In what state was the fastest speeding ticket handed out? And for reference, it was 242 miles in the 70-mile-per-hour zone.
Okay. Huh. Between Wyoming, Texas, California, and New York. Honestly, Dude, the Californians do crazy things. It's got to be California. I'm locking in C, California.
C, California. Well, I mean, you were close, but it was
Oh,
actually B, Texas.
Texas? How's that close?
As in,
Dang.
like, in order, like, but B's next to C. You're right.
Right. Yeah, way to save your Australian skin.
Yeah, the lizard skin, is that it? Yeah. Oh wait, I just jumped straight to the next question. In what state was the historic city of Tombstone, where the OK Corral gunfight took place between the Cowboys and Lawmen? Was it A, Arizona, B, Texas, C, Kansas, or D, Nevada?
Oh man, you picked all these ridiculous. Okay. It's not going to be
Yeah,
Texas twice in a row, chat. It's not going to be Texas twice in a row. uh so between A, C, and D, I'd be willing to bet. Kansas? I don't think so. I don't think it would be Kansas. I like nothing happens in Kansas. So to me it's between Arizona and Nevada. And gunfight between the Cowboys and the Lawmen. The OK Corral. Oh, hold on, my grandma just got here. One sec. Hi, Mimi.
you're right.
Oh, she doesn't care.
Oh,
Mimi,
oh no.
hello. How you feel? Okay. All right. So back. All right. Uh, for me, it's between Arizona and Nevada, and
Okay.
and I think Arizona's got to be the play. But Nevada. Oh, hold on a second again. Hey, what's up, Mimi?
Please put one of these on your computer and one on your phone. They just peel off the back and stick on.
I will consider putting these radiation stickers on my computer and on my phone.
I appreciate it.
I love you.
Love you too. Okay.
Good night, Mimi.
Good night. You wanna go back to my house?
Oh, she's taking my dog with her.
Oh no.
She's stealing my puppy.
Don't worry, I've got mine here. There we go.
All right. So back. Okay. I'm between Arizona and Nevada. It's Arizona. I'm locking it in. It was my first thought. And if it's Nevada, I'm going to kick myself, but I'm going with Arizona. Locking it in.
That is, yeah, sorry, the answer is A, Arizona.
Let's go! Oh my gosh.
I believe it's Deadwood, Arizona. And did you make a video there at one point?
No, it's Deadwood, South Dakota.
Deadwood, South Dakota.
Yeah, Deadwood, South Dakota.
Okay.
But I did make a full documentary there, and that's one of my favorite videos of all time.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's a good one. Okay, so I'll just quickly jump into this one. This one I actually might be a bit confused about.
So wait,
But-
for this round, I'm at how many points? One?
You're at one, but
One.
I'm just counting them all. Do we just count them all up?
Yeah.
Because like I'm just counting. You're on 5. I'm on 4.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. So, what's the biggest coral reef in America? Is it A, Flower Garden Banks, B, Hawaii, C, Guam, or D, Florida Reef?
The biggest coral reef in America? Is Hawaii itself a coral reef?
Well, it's between the Hawaii Islands.
I mean, Florida has many crazy things. And Florida man is crazy. So I got to go Florida Reef. D. Locking it in.
Well, that's so cool because actually the biggest coral reef in America is D. Florida Reef.
Let's go! Oh my gosh, bro, I'm cooking! I'm cooking!
Cooking.
Dude, Florida man has it coming. Let's go.
Yeah, what a champion. But we're going to be running to the next question, which is, what is the state bird of North Carolina? Is it the bananaquit, the cardinal, the ruffed grouse, or the yellowhammer?
North Carolina state bird. Ruffed grouse sounds so familiar to me, and as an Eagle Scout, you'd think I would know if that is Pennsylvania's state bird or not. But as for North Carolina, bananaquit, that's a crazy name for a bird.
Okay, it is a real state bird.
I think all of these are probably real state birds, I would imagine. And maybe I'm wrong on that, but ruffed grouse, I'm pretty sure, is the Pennsylvania state bird. So I don't think it's C. I could be wrong about that. I could be wrong about if that's the state bird. I don't think it's C. So, let's see. Okay. I'm going to logic my way through this. North Carolina. What is in North Carolina? Mr. Beast. What does Mr. Beast do? He makes awesome YouTube videos. Who else makes awesome YouTube videos? Me. What am I doing right now? A live stream where I'm answering this question. I'm answering this question. What are the answer choices? A, B, C, or D? I have to pick one. That didn't help as much as I had anticipated.
Yeah. Did you need some epic music to hype you up?
Sure.
Yeah, you need thinking music.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I was thinking. Yeah. Thinking music would be great.
I need to get rid of this jumper.
Wait, is the music playing?
I can't. Well, I turned the stream volume off. Just
Oh, I can't hear the music if there is music playing. LOL. Okay.
hold on. I'll the stream. No, just kidding. I won't do that.
Oh, I'm dying. Okay. For me, it's between the bananaquit and the yellowhammer, I think, just because they're both yellow. Banana and yellow. Bananaquit is crazy. That sounds like a Florida thing. I'm going to go with D, yellowhammer. Final answer, lock it in.
Final answer, lock it in. Well, you were right that the ruffed grouse is the Pennsylvania state bird, so you are right about that. However, the state bird of North Carolina is in fact B, the cardinal.
Ridiculous. What? Imagine finding a goofy name like Bananaquit. Oh my gosh.
I'm pretty sure the bananaquit is. Sorry, I think it's the Alabama state bird.
Bro, Alabama would have the bananaquit. All
yeah,
right.
I mean, anyway, Yellowhammer. Genuinely don't remember. I just saw Yellowhammer. I was like, that's a cool name.
That is a cool name. Whew. All right,
Yeah,
next question.
I wish that was my state bird.
So wait, on this round, am I 2 for 4? Is that right? Or
2 for 4.
Two
yeah,
for
so
four,
you're
okay.
on 6.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Yeah. Are you not scared at all?
Not scared at all.
Okay, so in what North Carolina city were 2 atomic bombs accidentally dropped? Was it A, Wilmington, B, Asheville, C, Charlotte, or D, Goldsboro?
This is how I know not to trust the American education system, because I feel like this should have come up in my, 14 or 15 years of schooling by now. So, and it hasn't. 2 atomic bombs dropped in a state on accident, and just no one has said anything about it to me for 14 years of education. Okay.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be
So
Charlotte.
you have a selection of North Carolina cities. Sticking with the theme of North Carolina.
Asheville would be too perfect, honestly. a place named Asheville getting 2 bombs dropped on it. So,
Yeah.
I'm going to go with Wilmington because no one has ever heard of Wilmington. Lock it in.
No, lock it in.
Lock it in.
It's cool. These are all North Carolinian cities from what I could find, but the answer that I was looking for is D. Goldsboro.
So I was right for eliminating the B and C. No one's heard of
Yeah,
Goldsboro
yeah.
either.
Yeah, I was. That one was just an interesting one I saw, and I was like, really? Okay, that's cool.
That's ridiculous. This never happened. This is a bunch of unpatriotic baloney. Don't listen to the Australians. They don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, sure, I don't know that much about America, even from being there for a little bit. Yeah, but I mean, look, we're doing okay. You're doing all right. You got 2 out of what? 5? That's like almost a passing grade.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Yeah. Speaking of numbers, count that number humans at what ratio in Montana?
You know what? Without even thinking about it, D 1-17, bro, because no one is in Montana. It's all farmland and cold and dreary and blah. 1-17, bro. I'm telling you for sure. Lock it in. Give me the point.
You know, in my heart, that's true. But according to
Dang!
what I could find online, is that it's actually 1-3.
1-3.
Well, it's a ratio of 1-3 cows per person. So
This is
C.
tragic. This is so sad, chat. Can everyone subscribe? This is so sad.
Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
all
Alexa?
right.
All right. Do you want me to keep it going?
Yeah, keep it going. I'm sure you're proud of knowing that one, you phony American. You Americant.
Yeah. So I think you probably know the shortest term that a president's ever had in office. But what was the second shortest term? Was it A,
Oh.
William Henry Harrison, B, James A. Garfield, C, Zachary Taylor, or D, John F. Kennedy?
I can get this one right. I know I can. Let me think for a second. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. This is a good question. The second shortest term. So William Harrison.
Do you know who?
William Harrison served for
Do you know-
30 days. He served the shortest term, to my knowledge. 30 days.
Yeah.
So it's not A. It's B, C, or D. Now let me think. James Garfield was assassinated. John Kennedy was assassinated. And then I don't think Zachary Taylor was assassinated. I'm like pretty sure he wasn't. It's sad that this keeps happening, by the way.
Yeah, I think I saw it was like 9% of U.S. presidents have been assassinated.
That's wild. So I
Yeah.
don't think the answer is Zachary Taylor. He was just a big or what is it? He was a big tobacco user from what I understand. It's between James Garfield, who was replaced with Chester A. Arthur, or John F. Kennedy, who was replaced by Lyndon Johnson? JFK did a lot, though, alright? Like, JFK did, like, a decent amount. James Garfield, I have no idea what he even did. Alright, he might as well have not even been there. So I'm gonna go with B, James Garfield. Lock it in.
Yeah. Well, actually, I'm not familiar with what JFK did. What? I know that he tried his dream was to get men on the moon.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he didn't live to see it.
No, I don't think he lived to see it. He was a big part of the space race against Russia. He practically saved the world from nuclear fallout with the Cuban Missile Crisis. Those are 2 big things. He would probably dance in his office to the upcoming star Michael Jackson in the Jackson 5.
Oh.
That's-
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's enough preamble. You're right. It's B. James. A.
Let's
Garfield.
go! Oh my gosh, dude. My president knowledge is on point. Yes, sir. Okay.
I thought I'd trip you up on that one. Actually,
Oof.
I was like, yeah. So,
I was-
like, good on you, because I know like it's common knowledge who the first is. I just like the second.
Yeah.
Debatable.
And I don't think Zachary Taylor was ever assassinated, but I'm not sure.
I don't think so, but I do know that he didn't finish his term. Like he died before his term finished,
Oh.
or something like that. Like, but either way.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because in 1850, Millard Fillmore, I guess, took his place, I think, which was like 2 years into his term or something like that. I might be wrong about that. I'm pretty sure. Chat, how are you guys doing? Are you guys getting all these right? All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, if you're saying you've gotten them all right, you're a liar.
You're a liar, chat. Filthy liar. All right, hit me with it.
Okay. Alaska, Hawaii, Maine, and Vermont are unique from the other 46 states in that that means not. They do not allow advertising on what?
They do not
Is it A?
allow advertising.
Is it A, billboards? Is it B, bus stops? Is it C, newspapers? Or is it D, TikTok?
Alaska, Hawaii, Maine, and Vermont. Allow advertising on TikTok? I mean, I don't even know how they'd regulate that. So I don't think it's TikTok. I don't even know how they would go about putting that in place. Then bus stops? Nobody uses bus stops. And the people who do use bus stops, I can tell you, are not in Maine or Vermont. So, or Alaska, for that matter, because it's so cold. No one wants to sit out there and wait. We all drive ourselves around here in the bright, colorful U.S. So,
Oh, true.
So it's between billboards and newspapers for me. And let's see. You don't allow advertising on billboards, so there are no billboards? Because that's all billboards are. Or you don't allow advertising in newspapers, and newspapers are only for the news. I feel like I have it narrowed down pretty decently. I think I'm right about this. So I'm going to go with... Oh, it's 50-50 for me between A and C. Do not allow advertising on... Which one sounds more correct? They do not allow advertising on billboards. They do not allow advertising on newspapers. It's got to be newspapers, bro. That's crazy. And I don't think you'd include it if it wasn't a ridiculous fact. So, C, newspapers, lock it in, final answer.
I included it because I saw it as an interesting fact. Who knows? Maybe someone, if you're in chat or maybe watching this as a video later, you can be fact checking on this. But from what I could find, the Alaska, Hawaii, and Maine and Vermont do not allow advertising on billboards, which is A.
Oh my gosh. It was in my top two. It was in my my draft.
You did a good job. You did a good job narrowing it down. I threw in TikTok because I thought it was dumb and you could rule that one out.
Man, I'm sad about that.
But the rest I was like, I thought they were convincing, but then I forgot. Yeah, you guys drive cars. Bus stops are a bit more of a thing here.
Yeah, we drive ourselves around. We don't need an amateur doing it.
Yeah, I just take the train sometimes.
Yeah, we're our own amateurs.
Yeah, it's chill. Instead of being in traffic, I just hop in a train and just do my work, and I don't have to focus.
All right, I'm ready for the next one.
You're ready for the next one?
Yeah.
That's so good because I have the next one.
Let's go.
Yeah. The entire population of what still endangered animal are the descendants of a single colony of about 50 individuals discovered near the mouth of Bixby Creek in Big Sur in 1938? Is it A, the fisher, which is a bear, B,
leatherback sea turtle. C, red-legged frog. I realize I'm making a lot of typos. Or
You good?
D, sea otter.
Hold up. Let me phone a friend on my hand phone. Bring, bring. Hey, Ryan. Oh, hold on. Let me pick this up. Bring. Yeah. Hey, what's the answer to this question? Oh, it's obviously sea otter. Duh. All right. Thank you. Hang up. D, sea otter. Thank you for the point.
Yeah, you can get your point.
Let's go. I'll tell you exactly why I know that too. I'll tell you exactly why I know that. Because I sat through Doug's sea otter awareness live stream that he did, like he does every year. I watch it every year because it's so funny.
Oh, I watched it too. I forgot you also watched Doug's. As soon as I was writing the question, I was like, is someone gonna pick up on this? It's like,
Let's go. Dude, like, I love them so much that before I was even a Doug fan and he did those, I went back and watched those Rosa streams. There was like one or two that he did before I was a fan of his. And in the first one that he did, I think it was the very first one, he talked about the entire history of the population of California sea otters. And I remembered, I retained it. Let's go.
that's good work. Because that also got your point. It's kind of like, you know a lot of stuff about sea otters. I know a lot about gun violence.
That works out then. It works out.
Censor that out, YouTube, please.
Yeah.
Whoever edits this afterwards.
Yeah, Matt, have fun censoring that.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, so we have got our last question for America.
Okay.
Which is American aviation pilot Archibald Hoxsey gave a president the first ever time a president was given a ride in the airplane. That was horribly worded, but which president was it? Was it A, Zachary Taylor? Yeah, Taylor Zachary. B, Theodore Roosevelt. C, Bill Clinton. Or D, Franklin Pierce.
All right. Well, first off, the name for A is Zachary Taylor, not Taylor Zachary.
Yeah.
And then and let's see.
I was panicked finishing this PowerPoint before the stream started.
He gave a president the first ever time a president was given a ride in an airplane. Okay.
Yeah, gave the first ever ride in an airplane for a president. We'll phrase it that way.
No, I like how you have it phrased.
No.
All right, let me think. Let me take you back to a simpler time, the days of Wilbur and Orville Wright in Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, creating the first ever flying vehicle. Other than a balloon, but those don't count. Balloons don't count. All right, let me
Balloons
think.
don't count.
Balloons don't count.
Yeah. Let the record show balloons don't count.
That was... It was not Bill Clinton. If you tell me it was Bill Clinton, I will flip this computer upside down because there's no universe it was Bill Clinton.
I mean, it'd be kind of funny though.
I don't think it was Zachary Taylor, just because you have him listed here as Taylor Zachary. So that brings my options down to 2. Theodore Roosevelt and Franklin Pierce. Let me think. Franklin Pierce was president.
I'm pretty sure he was the president before Theodore Roosevelt.
Yeah, he was definitely before Theodore Roosevelt. Was he exactly before?
I think so.
Let me think. Let me think. Let me cook.
Okay.
This is hard. Why can I not pinpoint where Teddy Roosevelt? Oh. Wait. Teddy Roosevelt was right before Taft, I think.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
Wait, wasn't Franklin Pierce number 14? Is that? Am I wrong? Wait. Let me think. You gotta let me cook for a second.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he was number 14. Franklin Pierce was number 14. I don't think they had planes by number 14, so I have to go with Teddy Roosevelt. Option B, Theodore Roosevelt.
That is correct.
Let's
There you
go!
go.
Oh my
You
gosh.
just wrapped up that round. You got 5 right, so you got half of them
Really?
right.
I
You
got-
won 9 points.
I got 5 of those right somehow.
Yeah. Yeah, and you did a lot of guesswork for them. Some of them you already knew, but some of them you took like, very educated guesses.
Yeah, like the 2 president ones, I feel like I cooked on those ones and took a lot of thinking. The Sea Otter one, I just got really lucky because I knew the answer to that one. And then the other 2 I got right, I think were just like guesses after trying to eliminate some options, but I really didn't know. So let's go. That's awesome. Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So the score is I have 9 after 2 rounds. You have 4 after the first round.
Yes, yes, it is.
Okay.
And just like that, I'm kind of done with my presentation. So because I didn't finish the final part. So
All right.
we're gonna cut the stream off there.
All right.
I was about to accidentally end the call.
All right. Do you see my screen right now?
I can see your screen.
All right. Are you ready for the Australia questions?
I am ready.
Look at this goofy reconstruction of the classic red, white, and blue, by the way. Appalling. Okay. Question number... What's that?
I mean, technically the Union Jack is British, so isn't it the other way around? Like, didn't America take the British flag?
Dude, look,
the
they're
British colors?
not even symmetrical. You see this? The lines, they're not even symmetrical. It's disgusting.
It's beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
What do you
it's
mean?
Beautiful. Appalling. All right.
Australians all at us.
Are you ready?
Yep.
All right. Question 1. Who is Bluey's mom? A. Evie. B. Chili. C. Dang. All right.
I watched Bluey, man. I know what it is. Yeah.
All right.
just,
I
we
started
get it for
easy.
free here. Yeah, we get it for free here.
You get it for free?
Yeah, you don't even need Disney Plus. There's ABC iView, which is like a government-owned app because it's government funded.
Dang. All right. Don't count yourself so lucky. All right. You have to get half of these questions right. So you got lucky on the first one. All right. But don't be pushing that luck now. Question.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
Question number 2. Australia's largest fence was built to keep what animals out? A. Koalas. B. Platypuses. C. Kangaroos. Or D. Dingoes.
Largest fence. Well, it's not cool. It can't be koalas because the koalas aren't a pest. Well, like here's what koalas are dumb. Let's just say. Like, hold on. This is a rant. Koalas are so stupid. They can only eat food that is on the tree that they like. Like if you give them, they only eat eucalyptus leaves. If you give them a branch, they won't eat it because they don't understand that it's food. It has to be on a tree for them to eat it. They're so stupid.
Okay. Not dangerous at all. Okay.
Platypuses, they're in the water. They have so I don't think having a fence makes sense for them.
Okay.
Kangaroos aren't a big deal. Kangaroos, they're common. Dingoes, are actually a predator that eats things. I would have thought this is the largest fence is our rabbit-proof fence, which is what we use to keep rabbits out. But maybe I'm wrong. So it's between C and D for me. Like kangaroo sounds ridiculous, but
Everything in Australia sounds ridiculous, so it works out.
yeah,
Then.
but I don't. Yeah, but I don't know if kangaroos are much of a. Emus were a problem. I'm gonna lock in D, dingoes, because I don't remember if kangaroos have ever been an issue, and we hunt them and cook them and eat them. So I can't imagine.
So you're going with D, dingoes. Locking it in?
Yep.
And the correct answer was D, dingoes. I'm honestly surprised you didn't just know that off rip. I thought that was actually kind of common knowledge.
Well, because I actually did, because I know like the rabbit proof fence, which is because I know rabbits are a massive problem.
Mm.
But like I know a lot of like smaller pests are problems, and dingoes, like I knew emus were an issue. Kangaroos not really a big problem. Platypi, like they're just platypuses. They're in the water. They're chilling.
They're
And the koalas don't really
chilling.
do anything.
All right, all right.
Yeah.
All
If you
right.
get jumped by if you get by jumps and you get killed by a koala, sorry, I have a sense of mode. If you get jumped by a koala, I think you deserve what's coming to you. Like,
All right. Question number 3. How long is Australia's longest golf course? A, 30 miles, B, 50 miles, C, 100 miles, or D, 850 miles?
this is a tough one.
Who is the
That might be while
Australiana? You mean who's the Australian? This is my friend, also my editor, Matt.
Welcome to the stream. I actually don't golf much, so I don't know the answer to this one.
Okay.
850 miles sounds like doesn't make any sense. Well, it just doesn't sound like it makes sense.
None of these make sense.
30 miles. Sorry?
I said none of these make sense. If you play golf in America, you're done in like 8 hours or something. All of these would take so long.
Yeah, 850 miles. In kilometers. Sorry. Yeah, in the kilometers. Sorry, I did do it the British way. That is like 1.5. That's like 1,500. Like something ridiculous like that. So I can't imagine it's D. Like that would take up so much space. But then there's been dumber purchases made by the government. So
Nah.
nah, dude. So
Chat, no, Australia, not Austria. Oh my gosh. They don't know what they're talking about.
well, they obviously they clearly know that Australia is just like a flat Earth myth. So
Right, okay, yeah.
yeah.
I didn't want to say it. I know it's controversial. I didn't want to say it on stream, but if you're willing to admit it, then yeah.
Yeah, you can quote me on that one too. Okay. Sorry. How about we? I'm gonna say 50 miles sounds reasonable. I'm gonna guess C 100.
C, 100 miles?
Yeah,
Locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
Correct answer was 850 miles.
Why?
I don't know.
That long.
I don't know why.
Golf game.
I don't know
Play
why.
mini golf. I play mini golf when I get bored.
This is crazy.
Yeah, who does that?
Am I sure it's not square miles? Yes, I am sure it's not square miles. Even if it was square miles, this is still absurd, okay? So, yes, I'm sure it's not square miles.
I'd be like, why? Like, cut it down. Use something better for it.
This is miles in length. That's crazy.
Insane.
That's so insane.
All right. You're keeping track of the points, right?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of the points. I'm currently on 6. You're currently on 9.
Okay, here we go. Question number
Sorry.
4. Question number 4. In which region is it illegal to do business with pirates? A. New South Wales. B. Victoria. C. Queensland. Or D. Tasmania.
I actually don't know this one.
Good.
So you tell me this. I think it probably some old archaic law.
Chat's locking in their guess.
Like New South Wales makes sense just because like that was where Australia started. So and pirates were a bit more of an issue there. So I am gonna say I'm gonna guess A, New South Wales.
Are you locking it in? Nat, are you locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
All right. The correct answer was B, Victoria.
Oh, my state? Actually, that makes sense.
Yeah, they saw you walk on the street and they were like, we can't do business with him.
What are you implying?
Yarg, matey. All right. Question number 5.
This is close. This is close.
All right. Question 5. Which does Australia have the most of? So this is very similar to the United States question. So it's all these are in comparison to each other. All right, not like in comparison to other places. So does Australia have more? A, humans. B, sheep. C, kangaroos. Or D, emus.
I know we don't have that many humans because all of our human population is on the outside of the country. Like the middle of the country is like, I think we've got like 20 million people in the country or something like that. Like small in comparison to others.
Okay.
Kangaroos, they're pretty common, but we also hunt them. And I know sheep are pretty big, but I'm pretty sure in Australia we have a bigger like in terms of farming we have more cows. Like in terms of like how much money they make, we make more money on cows.
Okay.
So I'm gonna lock in D, emus.
D, emus. You locking it in?
Yep.
The correct answer was B, sheep. There are
Oh no.
27 million humans, 69 million sheep, 48 million kangaroos, and 700,000 emus. They're the least emus out of all of them by far.
Nice.
Nice. So true.
Oh no.
It should have actually given you one thing that you said. It should have actually given you a little hint. Because one thing that you said is that cows go for more. That means that cows are way more scarce in comparison to sheep. So if you know you have a lot of cows, then you must have a lot more sheep. Because
True. I guess like what I got tripped up on is like because New Zealand has has way more sheep, so I just would have assumed that they are mainly the sheep people.
the sheeple. Wake up,
have-
sheeple.
yeah. They have a bit of a what's the word? They have a joke for them.
All right. So, going on to question 6. So, how many do you need to get right here to tie or to win?
3.
3 to tie, 4 to win.
3 to tie, 4 to win. So I need to get all of these right.
Not necessarily. There are 5 questions left. So,
No, that was 5. So it's 6 next.
no. There are 5 questions remaining. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There are 5 questions remaining. So you could still get one wrong and win.
But I just got this one wrong. So.
Well, yeah, but okay. How many points away are you from tying me?
3.
3 points away. There are 5 questions remaining, so you could still get one wrong and win. If you get 4 out of the next 5 right. What's that?
We'd tie.
No, if you get 3 out of the next 5 right, we tie. If you get 4 out of the next 5 right, you win. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's not what you're saying.
I said if we get, I don't win. Like I'm not. It's not that I win if I get 3. We tie if I.
No. Okay. I thought you were saying that you had to get all of the rest correct in order to win.
Yeah. Well, yeah. In order to win, not to tie.
No, you only need 4 to win. You only need 3 to tie. There are 5 questions left.
Yeah, that's what I.
That's not what you said. You're gaslighting me so hard. I hope you lose. I hope you lose. You're gaslighting me so hard on purpose.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
I'm saying that if I get 4 points, then I win. But if we tie, then no one wins. So do we do a tiebreaker, like, or do we just like no punishment, or we just both do a punishment because we're both losers?
I think if we tie, we both do our round 3, and only the loser of round 3 has to do the punishment. Is that fair?
Okay, yeah, that's a good idea.
Okay, so wait, just tell me again. Okay, just tell me again. Tell me you understand. There are 5 questions remaining. So, if you get 5 questions right, you win. If you get 4 questions right, you also win. If you get 3 questions right, we tie.
Yes,
so,
that makes sense.
You have leeway
sorry,
to get a
but-
question wrong
Okay,
and still win.
you're right. I did the math wrong. I
Oh
was
my
like
gosh.
thinking as soon as it gets next to 6, then like I have 4 questions left, but that's wrong. I still have 10.
Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous.
You're right.
This is ridiculous. Dude, you're gaslighting me
I'm
so
just-
hard. Oh my gosh. Okay.
No. You're right.
All
I'm
right.
just dumb.
All right. Question number 6.
Attention.
Question number 6. Which of these is not a real town in Australia? I like how you had the same idea. A.
Yeah.
Goop Water. B. Humpy Bong. C. Woolloomulu. Or D. Banana.
I know banana's real. I know Woolloomulu is real. It's been Humpy Bong and Goop Water, but I feel like Humpy Bong, it sounds real. So I'm gonna lock in A.
Humpy Bong sounds real.
It sounds like something that because there's worse ones. There's like I remember seeing one. It was like what was it called again? It was like you met like no. There's a place called Nowhere. There's a place called
Isn't there some place called like the
Just
end
go-
of the
just make
world
it-
or something?
yeah, stuff like that. Actually, I have some hot sauce here that's called The End.
The end. All right.
Like it's really hot sauce, and I like tried it, and I tried it at first with like a little dab of it, and I was like, this tastes like nothing. I can't taste the spice. And so I was at a family event, and I lathered it all over like a pork roll, and then I tried it. I was dying.
Deserved.
I was like, why did I do that?
Deserved. Chat. Everyone say deserved. Deserved. All right.
Yeah.
So which one are you locking in?
I'm locking in A, Goop Water.
A. Goop Water.
I think it's Goop Water because I could be wrong. I'm like, I know banana's real. I think it's Goop Water, locking in A.
All right. The correct answer is Goop Water. Look at you.
Yay!
All right.
I can't believe we had the same idea.
Well, we didn't just have the same idea. I had the same idea again. Which of these
Yeah.
is not a real town in Australia again? A.
Well,
Narnargoon. B. Burpengary. C. Poowong. Or D. Tweedledong. I actually don't remember the answer. They are all stupid.
okay, they are all stupid. You're right. I know Narnargoon is real because that's in my state.
Nargoon.
Yo. Yeah, which is like yeah, no more driving. Goon. I'm pretty sure when I was researching this, I'm pretty sure Poowong was real.
Poowong.
And Tweedledong sounds right.
Tweedledong.
So-
These are all so stupid.
I know,
Okay.
they are stupid. There's like, I think there's one genuinely called like Hell or something like that. I was like, why? Who's naming these places?
We have a place like that in the U.S. too. It's named that. That's funny.
Yeah. True. I'm. It could so easily be either Burpengary or Tweedledong, because like so many of them are so immature. And I was like, yeah, I think there's like, yeah, there's some dumb ones. So I'm gonna lock in B Burpengary.
Locking it in. B. Burpengary.
Yeah, I'm locking that one in.
And the correct answer is D. Tweedledong. I made that one up.
Oh,
I made it up.
that was a good fake one. Yeah,
Thank you,
Goop
thank
I think Goop Water was a gimme because it sounded a little too American.
Goop water. How do you tell? Yeah, goop water sounds American. Tweedledong, on the other hand.
Because you'd be like, you call it, because in Australia you say Goop Water, which is like, I don't know, a lot of American towns, at least like from what I remember from Hollywood movies, which is such a good source. That I'm pretty sure a lot of them do like Tweedledum. Like a lot of them like have water in the name somewhere. So
Yeah, that's actually a good point. I
Like-
didn't even think of that.
so I was just like, and there's not many places in Australia that have water in the name.
Yeah, that's something I found from looking at all the stupid names.
Yeah, that's why it was so hard just finding it. Like, because I'd come up with a fake name and then I'd Google it, and then I'd realize it was real and had to read it.
That's funny. Little Leader heading
I
out.
was
Thank
like,
you for tuning
surely not. And then I was like, oh, it was.
in. All right, so that means you need to get all 3 of the next questions correct in order to win. You only need 2 correct to tie.
Yeah, tiebreaker.
Okay. Question number 8. How old was Steve Irwin when he first wrestled a crocodile? A. 6, B. 9, C. 12, or D. 15?
This is weird. I should know this, but I don't.
I love Steve
Like-
Irwin. Oh my gosh.
Steve Irwin's a national treasure.
Yeah, so you should know the answer to this one.
Yeah, I should, but I don't. Like, when he first wrestled a crocodile, like, my gut would say something like 12 or 15, because it's like, if you're a 9-year-old wrestling, like, a full-grown crocodile, that sounds like how you die. But
He did die.
but it doesn't. But the question doesn't specify if it was a full-grown crocodile or not. So, so it could even be as young as 6. But I think maybe it sounds crazy, and maybe I'm thinking too much. But I'm gonna guess it's 9.
You locking in 9?
Yeah, B9.
Benign. All right. You locked in 9?
9.
You know, 9 sounded crazy. And the correct answer was? Correct! You got it! It was 9!
Yes. Yeah, I think it was the wording that I like stopped on, because I was like, it doesn't specify how big the crocodile was.
I think it was 9. I'm like pretty sure.
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I imagine a 9-year-old trying to wrestle a fully grown crocodile. Like, we would not have Steve Irwin.
all right. So, question number 9. Which actor is not from Australia? A. Chris Hemsworth, B. Margot Robbie, C. Kate Winslet, or D. Hugh Jackman?
Here's the problem that you've given me, Ryan, is that there's not many big actors that come out of Australia, so I know all of these ones.
Yeah?
So it's C. Kate Winslet.
Dang! Can't believe... Oh, she does such a convincing Australian accent.
Yeah, Margot Robbie. Sorry, the big ones. Hugh Jackman and Margot Robbie got their start on an Australian TV show called Neighbours, which is like a soap opera. Um, and now we're tired, by the way.
Yeah.
And then Chris Hemsworth, obviously we know he's from Australia. Kate Winslet, I was like, okay, that's the odd one out. Because I also know I know Hugh Jackman did like stage shows, like he did stage plays in Australia. Like he was a stage actor first.
I can't believe we're tied. And it's going into the last question. This is crazy.
Yeah, so I could get this wrong, and then we can go into the last round.
You could. Okay. You ready for
Okay.
question 10?
Yeah, we're keeping the stream exciting.
All right, here we go. Question number 10. Australia is blank than the moon. A, taller. B, wider. C, rounder. Or D, rockier.
I actually don't know this one.
Good.
Yeah, this one is actually like, I know that Australia is about as tall as it is wide, and obviously the moon is the same, so that doesn't make a lot. So if it was like taller or wider, like both would be true. So
don't try to logic your way out of my puzzle.
yeah, so it would either be A or B, which I think rules them out. Rounder, I mean it's the moon, so that makes sense. I'm gonna go rockier, D.
You locking it in, D?
Yep.
And the correct answer was B, wider.
Oh. Was also taller?
Nope, it's not taller. It's just wider.
That doesn't. Okay. Oh no, we're going into the finals.
Yeah.
Going into the final part.
I looked into all the answers, by the way, to make sure, because I know that it's very similar in length as in height. And nope, it's wider but not taller.
Oh, I should have gone. I should have gone with wider. I was almost, but alas.
Oh
It's
man.
now.
Okay. So, all right. How are we doing this? Are we doing this where
Okay.
we both go through all of our questions for the final round, and then whoever does worse has to get the punishment?
Yeah, I think so. Are we saying what ingredients we're including with the punishment, or are we just gonna send those later?
I have the ingredients ready, but if you don't have them ready, that's completely fine. I don't care that much.
I
so
have
it's up to you.
some of them ready. I'm still honestly writing them.
All right. I really hope, by the way, that I don't seem like the bad guy, because my questions about me are the most nefarious questions possible.
You know what? I don't. I was writing them expecting that we'd find a winner after this. I didn't account for a tiebreaker, so this could
Me
be
neither.
bad.
I didn't account for a tiebreaker either. I mean, I feel like some of my questions are very fair, and not even just fair. I feel like they're.
Your question-
If you know me, then you'll get
Yeah.
a decent amount of them right. But there are some that are just absolutely devious.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
should we do yours first, like we have
how about
been?
you go first, because I'm still writing mine.
Okay. Sure thing. All right. My questions are very evil sometimes, so don't hate me. Wait, you're going to judge how hard you make yours based off of how well you do on mine. Oh my
No,
gosh.
I've already come up with the first 5. Like,
Oh
it's
my
just-
goodness gracious. You're going to make them you're
Look.
going to make the second 5 nefarious because you're going to see how bad mine are beforehand. Okay, you know what? Fair enough.
I mean, I think some of them you'll get right pretty easily. Like
Hey.
for mine, my first 5, I think are barely are kind of softballs. If I'm gonna be real.
Hey, I dug this hole for myself. So, are you ready for round 3, bonus round?
I am sure ready.
I love this thumbnail, by the way. This is such a good thumbnail. Okay. Whew. You can see the screen, right? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay, awesome. Here we go. Question number 1. What is my favorite video game? A, Mario Galaxy. B, Mario Odyssey. C, Breath of the Wild. Or D, Tears of the Kingdom.
Okay, so I remember the most you've talked about is Breath of the Wild. I know that you've talked about that as your favorite game. I don't know if it's changed to Tears of the Kingdom since. So
Okay.
I'm gonna say Breath of the Wild.
Locking it in.
Yeah.
The correct answer was Breath of the Wild. You avoided getting mayo in your smoothie.
Yay!
All right, all right, all right. Assuming that you lose, of course.
How about I do mine next? I don't have a PowerPoint for this. I just have it on paper.
Okay,
So
okay.
I'm just,
So we jump back and forth.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So currently I have. So hold on. I'll just write this down. So I'll do a new tally,
New tally, new tally. I like it.
just because it doesn't make sense. It doesn't matter anymore. Okay. So my question: what's my favorite color? Is it A, purple, B, orange, C, blue, or D, green?
What are the options again?
A, purple, B, orange, C, blue, D, green.
I don't know why. I seriously don't know why. You strike me as a purple kind of guy, so I'm locking in purple.
I'm sorry, but orange is my favorite color.
Orange. Orange and purple were my high school colors. Dang.
Yeah, we're just revealing that we've never talked about what our favorite colors
We've never
are.
we've never talked. I was thinking about adding my favorite color and I was like, that's something we may have talked about
Yeah,
sometime.
we like talk about like how like all the stuff going on in life, and it was like we've never asked that question.
Okay, this isn't on my list. Just out of curiosity, do you know what my favorite color is? I have
I
two.
actually don't know what your favorite color. If I'm gonna go off your channel, I actually don't know what your favorite color is. My dog's like pressing her legs against me to stretch. Like red's a safe answer, but red and blue is safe. So I'm gonna guess blue and yellow.
Actually, that's basically right. Yellow and mint green, which is like green and blue mixed together. Like a toothpaste.
Okay,
So yeah, you basically
I was like half. I was half right.
you were like 3/4 right.
Yeah,
all right,
I'll,
all right.
I'll take that.
For my actual question. Question number 2. Which of these can I not play on piano? A. Legend of Zelda title theme. B. Rivali's theme. C. Great Fairy Fountain. D. Rosalina's Observatory.
Ugh. This is actually a tough one.
Let's go, a tough one.
Because I know you've played stuff on piano before, so I know that there's some that you can play.
I can play piano now that my hands or my wrists aren't broken. I have the cast off. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, like I know you've played one of the songs from Star versus the Forces of Evil.
I did.
Yeah, yeah. I remember because we talked about it because we were watching that show when it was coming out.
It's a great show. I figured you remembered that one, so I didn't put it on here.
Yeah. I'm gonna guess Rosalina's Observatory is like kind of simple. It is very pretty though. I do like it. Great Fairy Fountain's pretty easy. I'm gonna guess the Legend of Zelda theme.
You're going with A, Legend of Zelda title theme.
A. Yeah.
Are you locking it in?
I feel like Rivali's theme would be something that you would really enjoy and spend a lot of time learning.
Okay. So you're locking in A. I do not know how to play Legend of Zelda title theme.
Yes.
The correct answer is Legend of Zelda title theme. You got out of adding root beer.
Ooh.
I thought this would trip you up because I don't know the theme to Legend of Zelda, but I know all these Zelda songs and a Mario song. A couple Mario songs.
I know. It's just more like I was thinking Rosalie, like these other songs like the bottom two are like pretty simple.
so it's like they're pretty easy to learn. Like Legend of Zelda's title thing is like you're doing a lot of chord work. Like it's a lot of like.
Rivali's
different
theme
chords.
is crazy though. That's
Rivali
crazy.
seems crazy, but I thought knowing you would love it so much that you'd take the time to learn it.
Well, you were right. I did.
Yeah,
This is
'cause
not
I do that.
going
I
well
did
for
that
me.
when I play violin. So like I spent so long learning Professor Layton's theme because I love it.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, ask me
Okay.
your next question. You're 2 for 2.
Okay. I'm 2 for 2.
Oh, this is good.
So, oh, also I forgot to say, for the favorite color, the thing that I added for that was fish sauce.
Fish sauce. Oh, gross. That's disgusting. That's terrible. Okay.
Okay. So,
Oh man.
number 2 is, what month did we first meet? Was it A, October, B, November, C, January, or D, September?
What are the options again?
A, October, B, November, C, January, or D, September?
So it's either you just put them all out of order. So it's either September, October, November, or January.
Yeah.
Okay. When did we first meet? Like when you first reached out to me and we had our first
Yeah.
Discord phone call, you mean?
Yeah. First, I'm going to classify it as the first time I sent you a message.
The first time you sent me a message.
I'm going
Okay.
to count that as our first meeting.
First
just
time
for the
you
sake of
sent
this.
me a message. Oh, this is a great question, and I am gonna fumble the bag so hard. Okay. Well, okay, I'm thinking back. You sent me a message because you were writing a college paper about the wacky world of speedrunning, and I was on the speedrun leaderboard for pencil speedrunning. The whole reason I did that was because Small Ant popularized it, and I had just finished watching Small Ant do it, and I thought I could do it. So when did I watch
Yeah.
Small Ant do his pencil sharpening speedrun?
Because I wrote about it because I saw Small Ant's video.
That's
I was like, I
crazy.
didn't have any other ideas for like a paper. So I was just like, oh,
That's wild.
yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Wait. Okay. This was for a final paper in college that you
Yeah.
reached out to me about this. So it wouldn't be
Yeah.
January, would it? I don't think it would because if you're giving all these dates later in the year, I'm imagining the final paper was probably for the end of the fall semester. You guys have it split in fall and, or do you guys have it in trimesters?
Depends which university you go to. For the sake of this, I had semesters. So I had between March and like middle of the month to like November.
Oh, because your summertime is stupid. It's during Christmas. That's right.
Yeah.
That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous. Okay, well, so I don't think it could have been January, just because I don't know why you would have been, if you were doing it late, which you don't strike me as the type to turn it in or even start on it super late, then you would not have waited that long. And if you were doing it early, you wouldn't have started that early. Even if January was the beginning of the semester like me, you would not have started that early. That's crazy. So January's out. So we're down to September, October, November. A final paper? I don't think you would. That's the thing. You, in particular, would start a final paper that early. Okay, let's
But
see.
was I that person in university though?
I didn't know you when you were there. Aside from, I guess, the very end of it. So
That's true. That's true. Yeah, that was the year I graduated.
yeah, I remember you told me that you were graduating after that, and I was like, man, a lot rides on me sharpening pencils. So okay, September, October, or November are the three options. Oh my gosh, I'm such a bad friend. I should know this. Oh my gosh.
Look, to be honest, if I didn't go back and look, I would have been stumped on this too. Like,
And you checked our actual Discord message, not my YouTube video.
yeah, I checked the Discord message.
Okay. So if that's the case, September, October, November. When did I do my pencil sharpening speed run? That's my most viewed live stream of all time. I should know when I did that at the very least. Okay, wait, actually, let me think. I did the speed run at the very start of my year of high school or whatever I was in. I guess high school. Because I didn't really have time to live stream much throughout the school year, I think. So it was that or the very end of the summer. Meaning it would have been in like August-ish or maybe September, in that range. And then I didn't hear from you immediately after. There was some time between. It wasn't like the next day, or I don't even think it was that week. I think it was like a decent bit longer than that. So, you know what? We have September, October, November. I'm going to hit it right in the middle of those and say October. Final answer.
That is right.
Yes!
It was October.
Whew! Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I looked back. So to be precise, the first time I messaged you was the 3rd of October, 2020.
Oh, barely in October too.
Yeah,
Whew.
at 10:40 p.m. for me.
I don't even know what time that would be for me. That'd be like middle of the day for me. Yeah, it'd be like afternoon. No. I don't even know. I'm so bad at remembering. I think I told you this. I specifically have your time zone where you are listed in my phone as a separate time zone. And every time before I call you, I don't care when I message you because a message won't wake you up. Every single time without fail before I call you, I check that. Every now and then it'll be like 3 a.m. where you are, and I'll be like, yeah, it says that he's online on his phone. I'll give him a call. But
Yeah,
I check every time.
Yeah, because sometimes like I'll get like a phone. I'll wake up to like I got a phone call at like 7 in the morning, and I'm like, and it's like hits like 9. I'm like, oh.
Oh man, dude, that deductive reasoning wasn't as helpful as I thought it would be. That was really hard. Okay, are you ready for your next question?
You got it right.
Yeah, I did at the very least. All right, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right, question number 3. Which of these have I never eaten? A. Swordfish. B. Tissue. C. Play-Doh. Or D. Banana peel.
Yeah, this. I feel like we all ate Play-Doh as a kid, right? So I'm gonna count. So I'm gonna roll that out. I feel like there was a video where you. I feel like you've at least told me, or there was a video of you eating banana peel, like a punishment or something like that, or a dare. It's between. I think it's between A and B. Swordfish sounds kind of cool, so I feel like that would make a good story. I don't remember if you told me if you've had one though, so yeah, or maybe it was just like really mundane and didn't make it wasn't a good enough story. Poppy, what do you think?
Oh,
Lost
you're
my
getting
dog.
outside help. Wow.
Poppy,
I know she's gonna
what-
sniff the answer
what-
she thinks is correct.
no. I'm gonna guess a swordfish.
Are you locking it in?
I'm locking it in.
The correct answer was C. Play-Doh.
Really?
Yeah, actually, I always hear that everyone's eaten Play-Doh, and I never have, but I ate all this stuff. Yeah, so the ingredient
So,
that...
like,
So this is the first
Right.
ingredient that you would have to add if you end up losing. Is it doesn't have to be specifically Frank's Red Hot, just hot sauce.
I mean, I've got some really bad hot sauce. Got the end.
That would be good. That would be good. Yeah. So actually,
Yeah, well, make it for
behind.
Why did I offer?
Now you have to. Now you have to. Now you have to. Yo, Kingy, what's going on?
Okay.
Welcome to the stream. All right. So, let me tell you a little bit about these real quick. I'll keep it short. So, swordfish, just like you said, I thought it was gonna be this cool thing. I tried it, and it was just like it was just a normal food. It was not anything special at all. It was like, oh, this is just fish, okay. And I ate a bite, and I was like, okay, this is whatever. And then
Yeah.
a tissue and a banana peel. And I'm talking a full tissue and a full banana peel. I ate both of those, I think, on the same live stream. It might have been different live streams,
Yeah.
but I definitely ate both of those live on youtube.com. And in fact, I was actually worried
Okay.
you would remember that. So I was worried that you would remember that I ate a tissue and a banana peel.
Yeah, I definitely like tissue banana and banana peel. I thought like banana peel. I was like, I'm knocking that out straight away.
I know he's eating that. He strikes me as the type.
Yeah, well, it's like I know what content you make. You gotta do it for the bit.
True.
I got it. Yeah. So your mom did your mom tell you that you never ate Play-Doh as a kid?
I mean, I didn't actually have the opportunity to eat Play-Doh. Want to know why?
Why?
When I was in kindergarten, my teacher had a bunch of Play-Doh, and I also owned a bunch of Play-Doh. And there was this girl in my class. I don't really remember the story. I didn't have like a crush on her. She was just my friend. And I was like, oh, I want to show her something real cool. So I got all the Play-Doh colors, and I smushed them all together to give her a big, colorful Play-Doh cookie. And she was like, oh, cool, thanks. That's cool, I guess. And the kindergarten teacher, Mrs. Johnfro, said, Brian, you're an idiot. She didn't say it just like that, but that's basically what she said. She was like, why would you do this? And then I got home, and she had told my mom what I did. And then all of my personal Play-Doh, which was essentially unopened, that I got as presents from people that I'd gathered over the last couple years, I had to donate it all to Mrs. Johnfro's classroom, and I never got Play-Doh again.
Bruh, that's cooked.
So I never even got the opportunity to try it. So sad.
You didn't even get to eat it in kindergarten?
No, that happened like early on in kindergarten. That was like day one shenanigans. So unfortunately, I've never gotten that cool life experience. All right, are you ready? Oh wait, no, you go now.
Yeah, it's my go. Okay, so here is question number 3. What was the first video I ever edited for the Depai Guy channel?
Oh, this is.
Was it A, Backrooms learning to speedrun, B, interviewing a psychic, C, hide and seek amusement park, or D, American and Australian Switch lives?
Let me check real quick. Okay, now clarify question. For American and Australian Switch lives, you edited your portion of it. So does that count? Or are you talking the whole video?
There was editing in it, so I will say that counts.
All right, and if that's the case, then boom, easy peasy. American versus Australian. You edited all of your portions for me, and I really appreciated it. And that's why I decided to let you edit my other stuff because I was so impressed. Boom.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Okay, we're tied. It's 2-2 now.
Oh my gosh. Okay. All right, here we go. Question number 4.
What if we get another tie?
If we get another tie, we'll both do it. Is that fair?
Okay. And luckily for you, you missed out on getting a cup of olives for yours.
Oh, phew. Dude, olives are so gross. Oh my gosh. All right.
Yeah. And the question you did get wrong, that was... Actually, have you gotten the question wrong yet?
Yeah, I got the first 2 wrong.
Yeah, it was fish sauce. Yeah.
Fish sauce and whatever the second one was.
The second one was mustard.
Mustard. Okay, so fish sauce and mustard is what I'm at. I
and
think.
then you've just you dodged a cup of olives.
Okay. And then you got this one wrong, and what other one? Wait, you got all mine right so far, didn't you?
I've gotten 2 right. I got
Yeah,
the
okay.
third one wrong.
Yeah, okay. So wait, we're not tied then. You're still
Yeah.
beating me by 1. Okay. All right. Are you ready for your next question?
Yeah.
All right. Scores 2-1 in your favor. On to question number 4. I forgot I added this question. According to me, who would win in a fight? A. The Rock, as in Dwayne The Rock Johnson. B. Xi Jinping, as in the president of China. C.
Yeah.
Superman, as in Superman. Or D. Myself. Now, okay, for this question, I know that this sounds like trickery, but this question is really less of a testament of the fun facts you know about me and more of how well you know me as a person to what you think I would put for this. That's why I said according to me specifically.
Because I remember you did a video of which friends you could take in a fight.
I did.
Which I think you'd beat me because I've tried doing like martial arts, like boxing. Well, I've tried doing boxing, and every time I've tried doing it, I feel bad. Like I'll like if I land hit, I'm like, I'm sorry, are you okay?
I did Taekwondo for years.
Yo, you'd destroy me.
I hated it. It was terrible.
Yeah.
So yeah, I will admit this
Sorry.
question is a little unfair, but then again, I'm from America and that's how we roll around here, baby.
Hey. Okay. So Xi Jinping doesn't make sense. I feel like Xi Jinping would get bodied by The Rock.
Okay.
Yeah, like it depends on what type of fight we're talking about. If Xi Jinping has his entire military,
I'm envisioning.
um,
Oh yeah, okay. I'm envisioning we all have access to everything we canonically have access to. Does that make sense?
okay, so
So like Xi Jinping can use the military. The Rock can use whatever The Rock has. Does that make sense?
yeah, that makes sense. So, I mean, look, if we're going by how it actually would work, yeah, obviously this isn't by how you would define. I don't know if this is how you define it, but I think objectively Superman wins this just because no one else has access to kryptonite
Okay.
or any other one of his weaknesses. So I'm gonna lock in C, Superman. I don't know if that's your call, but
You're locking in.
if it was a free for all and everyone's against each other, then like I think Superman would clutch it out.
All right, and you're locking in C, Superman. Final answer.
Yes.
Okay, and the correct answer was C, Superman. You got it. You know me pretty well.
Yeah, let's go. I'm so happy for that.
Listen, I'd probably beat Xi Jinping in a fight if I could get him alone in a room. The Rock, I think, would kill me, but Superman, dude, nobody could beat Superman other than Mr. Bean. All right.
Yeah, actually, no, real. He would,
So
Mr. Bean would body the MCU.
So you avoided
he would
getting.
just like get into more and more ridiculous situations that somehow kill everyone.
So you avoided getting a hot dog mixed into your smoothie because you got another question right somehow. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I'm actually doing okay. I'm surprised.
Chat is asking. Kingy asks, when did your arms get bitter? When did they get better? They didn't get better. I can't move them too much. I'm supposed to actually be wearing a brace right now. Don't tell anybody. But I got the casts off on when was it yesterday? Yesterday, I think. Yay. Yeah, Wednesday. All right. Give me your next one. It's
Okay.
3-1, by the way, right?
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no, it's 3-2. You got 2 right.
I got 2 right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's still close. So number 4.
Wait, which 2 did I get
Is-
right? The month?
You You got the month we first met, and also the first video I edited.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. It's so okay. So it's 3-2. Okay, that's a little bit better.
3-2. Okay. So, question 4 is, what game do I have the most hours on in Steam?
In Steam. Oh, I see your Steam.
No cheating.
No, I'm not. No. I'm not cheating. I'm not cheating. I see you on Steam all the time, because I go on Steam pretty often. Okay, what are the options?
It is. Yeah, your options are Terraria, A. B. Left 4 Dead 2. C. Dead by Daylight. Or D. Hades.
Oh my gosh, I don't know any of these games. I mean, I know of Terraria and like the general point. Can you run the options by me one more time, please? Just the answer choices.
A. Terraria. B. Left 4 Dead 2. C. Dead by Daylight. Or D. Hades. I will say 2 of them are really close. So, and you've probably seen me hop on. If you've been seeing me online, you've probably seen me play these.
I gotta go with Hades. Locking it in, Hades.
No.
Ah.
No. Hades actually doesn't have that many hours. So,
Really?
yeah. So,
I just.
the 2 top games I have the most hours on are Left 4 Dead 2 with 499 hours played, and Dead by Daylight with 574 hours played.
Man, that's ridiculous. All right,
I've
all right.
played a lot. So your ingredient to add to your smoothie is Vegemite.
Oh my gosh, that's disgusting. Are you keeping track of the ingredients for both of us, by the way? Because I'm not.
Hold on.
You only have one so far.
you got fish sauce and Vegemite. Yeah, I've been writing them down.
And mustard, I think, right?
No, you skipped mustard.
Oh, I did?
Yeah, remember you got the question right. So you're on 2 out of 4.
Oh, okay. 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4. Okay. This is hard. Okay. You only have hot sauce so far.
Yeah, so far I only have hot sauce.
All right, are you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Question number 5. What is my favorite word? A. Cleave. B. Moist. C. Pog. Or D. Saucy.
I know you say pug a lot. So I don't know if that's your favorite word.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's favorite word is moist. Unless it's like you're some type of sicko who likes making people uncomfortable. And I don't think that's you.
I'm a sicko.
Sicko mode.
Sicko mode. All right, all right.
Yeah, I instantly gravitated to Pog, but Cleave and Saucy. Saucy just it doesn't sound right.
Okay.
Saucy makes me uncomfortable somehow.
All right, all right.
So I think it's between Cleave and Pog. I never hear you say Cleave. So yeah, I'm gonna guess C Pog.
Locking it in?
Just because that's the one I hear you say the most.
Okay, okay. Are you locking that in?
Yes, I'm locking it in.
Correct answer was cleave. Cleave is my favorite word. I'll explain why in a second, but that means you need to add not the banana, just the peel, just like me.
Nice.
So here's why cleave is my favorite word. Pog is a great word. It's definitely top 5 for me. Moist, I love the word moist just because it bothers so many people and it doesn't bother me. Saucy is just a really fun word. I am a sicko. Saucy is just a fun word, but the reason that cleave is my favorite word is because it has 2 standard definitions. It can be to pry something apart. So, for example, if a dentist is cleaving a tooth, it means he is surgically removing a tooth. Or
Yep.
it can mean, the other definition is to firmly attach. So, for example, if a dentist is cleaving a tooth, it means he is surgically implanting a tooth. Which means that if you use the word cleave in a sentence, it is useless and no one will ever understand what you mean, which is why I love it, because it's useless.
Okay, that's you know what? I respect that reasoning.
Yeah.
I've just like because when I thought cleave, my first thought went to the final episode of Star versus the Universe, Forces of Evil.
That's where I learned
was
about
like,
the word. That's where I learned about it.
That's why you learned about the word.
Yeah, that's where I learned about it. And then ever since then, it's been my favorite word.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because you liked the ending, didn't you?
I did like the ending. Oh, you didn't like the ending, did you? Oh.
I did not like the ending. I got mad.
What did you wish happened?
I think that just kind of fulfilling a lot of the relationship drama around the very end and not really getting time to develop the characters and spend more time in melodrama and then just kind of like throw the ending in at the end.
Yeah.
I wasn't a fan of that.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what they could have done better. I just think over the entire season, like they spend a lot of time doing not much, and then it just kind of feels like the ending just like was like, oh, it didn't matter.
I can tell you the two exact things they could have done better.
Yeah.
One is the whole first 2 seasons, I think it's the first 2 seasons, take place primarily on Earth, and every now and then you'll end up in Muni, and you'll have an episode or two there. That was a great formula. And I totally get having a couple episodes in Muni, but the entire second season only taking place there, part of the joy was that it was just a normal dude with a normal life and normal people, and then this princess from another dimension with magic. And then every now and then you get to go back to her realm. And then it turned into everyone has magic and everyone has this and everyone has that, and it's just a normal dude in the world of magic and stuff. Which like for a couple episodes that would be fire. But for 2 straight seasons where we're rarely ever on Earth, it's, whatever. But the main villain at the end should not have been that random girl who was crazy and then took over the army or whatever. It should have been Toffee.
Yeah, like as soon as they've removed him as a villain, it was like, what's the point anymore?
Toffee was so awesome, and they even hinted at him coming back multiple times, and he just never did. And then the series ended.
Yeah.
I did like the 2 realms combining, though. I thought that was really cool because the show, I think, could have so easily done a whole extra like episode or 2 or a whole extra focus on what the world does now that the 2 realms are combining and how they handle it and all this stuff. I love that they just left it entirely ambiguous and they're like, yep, they combined and now there's craziness happening all over the world and our 2 star-crossed lovers are together. End of story. I thought that was a really nice ending, but overall I think the finale itself could have been a lot better.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah. I think the destroying the magic scene was really cool, though. I thought that was really sick. Okay. Anyway, you have to add a banana peel, meaning that, what's the score?
The score is 2-3. So I just got one wrong. So I have 2 ingredients, you have 2.
Okay. I'm ready.
Okay. Question 5. What month is my birthday? Is it A, January, B, February, C, March, or D, April?
I'm a good friend and I will get this right. I meticulously keep track of every person's birthday in my phone. I'm not talking looking on Snapchat. I have a full list that is in date order, and some of them are alphabetized if it's on the same date, because I care about my friends' birthdays, and I make sure I never miss one. So your birthday recently happened because I remember that I texted you happy birthday when I saw that it was your birthday on my list, and I said, wait, it is still your birthday, right? Because then I remembered that your time zone is like the exact opposite of mine. And then you said, yeah, it's still my birthday. It was like the end of your birthday for you, but the beginning of your birthday for me. That already happened this year. So the options are, you said January, February, March, or April, right?
Yep.
Well, it's not April. I can tell you that for a fact.
Yep.
As for March, let me think. March birthdays. We have my friend Ari is the next birthday in the list, I believe. So before Ari, was March. Doesn't even matter because it's your birthday's not in March. I know that. Yeah. No way. What day is it today? You don't have to tell me. Wait, let me think. What's the date? Today is. Oh wait, we're like halfway into March, aren't we? No, we're not. No, we're not. Never mind. Cause
We're like 7th. It's the 7th of March.
7th of March. Yeah. Cause okay. Yeah, your birthday has not been in March because yeah, your birthday was more recently than January. I think I'm pretty sure it was February, but let me think for a second. I think it was like in the 20s of February, like February 22nd or something like that. So I'm locking in February. Final answer.
That's correct.
Let's
In
go.
fact, you're correct about the day too.
Let's go, dude. I told you I'm a good friend like that. I know when they are.
You are a good friend.
Yes,
And
sir.
you missed out. But you missed out on getting Dr. Pepper in your smoothie.
Honestly, that wouldn't have been too bad.
Yeah.
In
I was just trying to
comparison,
think of, like, what, like, if you combine just a bunch of gross stuff, like a bunch of stuff
Yeah.
together, it does not work. Like different textures and all that stuff is like, how can I make it
yeah,
not great?
yeah. Hey, good friend, good friend. Do you just out of curiosity?
Good friend.
Do you know when my birthday is? You might. I don't. By the way, I don't expect you to know. All right, I go really way far out of my way to do this for no reason. There's no reason you should have this in your brain like locked in. But I'm just curious. I just want to see how close you are.
How close I am.
It's-
I'm pretty sure it's midway through. If I remember, I think it's midway through the year, like June or July. But I could be wrong.
All right. Well, it's March 19th. So
Aw,
that's okay. That's okay. I don't. Yeah.
you're the wrong friend.
No. That is okay. I don't even care much for my birthday, honestly. I used to make such a big deal out of it. It used to be like the most exciting day of the year, one of them. But as I get older, dude, I never thought I would care less about my birthday as I got older. I always thought it was this magical day. I literally don't care. I actually don't want it to happen. I'm sick of growing up and I'm only 20. Like, I can't imagine what I'm going to think of my birthday when I'm 50.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club.
Let's go.
Yeah. The good thing to remember, hold on, let's just write that down.
Oh, what a
March
real one.
18th.
March 19th. March 19th.
March 19th, sorry.
19th, yep. All right. Are you ready for your next question?
I am ready.
All right, here we go. Number 6. How many times have I injured one of my wrists badly enough to go to the hospital? And let me clarify this question real quick. You know, I just had 2 wrist injuries. So, because I hurt both of them at the same time. That counts
Yeah.
as 2 wrist injuries. So that would be 2, not 1 since I just went for the both of them. We're counting wrists, not times I went to the hospital. Does that
Wrist
make sense?
injuries, that was so bad you had to go to the... So,
Yeah.
So does that mean that the time you broke both your arms doesn't count? Or does it count?
I'm going to just say wrists. I'm gonna
Is
say
each arm a different instance?
yeah. So like I said, if like when I fell off the dike near my college and I broke both of my wrists pretty recently, remember? And I had the cast until just yesterday. That counts as 2 towards our tally, not 1 incident. That counts as 2 because we're counting wrists, not number of times I went to the hospital specifically.
Okay.
So your options are 4, 5, 6, or 7. Chat, you guys can guess too. I will not be offended.
Okay. Yeah, this one's just a shot in the dark, isn't it? It's like...
Is it? I don't know.
like I know this. I think it's been like 3 times I can remember, but I don't know about before we met. So
Oh, true. Okay.
something about I'm kind of leaning towards B. So I'm gonna say I'm locking in B5.
B5. Locking it in.
Yeah.
Correct answer was D7.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'll tell you about them in a second, but first, that means you have to add specifically skim milk
Skim milk.
if you lose.
Oh no.
Not whole milk, not 2%, not 1%, skim.
That's scary.
That was the point. All right, so here's what happened. First time ever was I was at a New Year's party, and some kid who could have made healthier eating choices during his life tried to jump on my face while I was laying on a couch to prank me. And I blocked it
Bruh.
with my wrist, like I blocked it with my right hand, and obviously I couldn't hold that up. It bent my arm all the way back, and I had to get a full arm cast because the bone in my wrist had essentially snapped. So that counts as one. That counts as one. Then, after that healed, months go by. Maybe it might have even been like a year or two. Maybe I don't know, something like that. Probably a couple years. I was at my church youth group, and I was in a race with somebody. I was losing, so I picked up the pace. The finish line was touching the end of the wall, like running to the end of the gym and running back to the wall we started and touching the wall. And I sped up, didn't even think about it, hit the wall so hard that I broke both of my wrists at the same time. So that counts as two more. So our tally is up to 3 now, because one of them was for the right, and then one of the incidents I broke 2. So we're up to 3 broken wrists. Then, almost exactly a year later, in the same room for a youth group, my friend and I were joking around with an exercise ball, and he told me to run over, and he would chest bump me. And so we did, but instead of hitting me backwards, he leaned down and hit me upwards. I flew up a couple feet, and then when I fell, I landed on both of my wrists, broke them both at the same time again. So now our tally was at 3, it is now up to 5. Then I am walking along the dike at near my college, not on campus, near my college, because I was filming something for a club, and then I fall backwards, and I break both of them worse than either of them had ever been broken in the past.
That's rough.
So bad I had to get surgery in both this time. I never had to get surgery until this incident. So, yeah, that brings our total from 5 to 7. So I've broken my wrist 7 times.
My guy.
Dude, I really hope I stop doing this.
Yeah, stop doing it to yourself. Take care of yourself, dude. Please, for my sake.
Yo, Yuyes Nasu, welcome back to the stream. How it's still going? Yeah, but we're almost done. We're gonna finish up these questions, do a little bit, and then it's gonna go actually a little bit longer than anticipated.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready for yours. So wait, the score's tied now, right?
You're a little bit ahead now.
Am I?
Yeah. I am 1 ingredient down. I'm on 3 ingredients. You're on 2.
Oh, okay. Wait, am I only on 2?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm ready. Hit me with it.
So, number 5 is
Number
which
5 or number
country
6?
haven't- Oh yeah, 6. Sorry, 6. Which country haven't I been to? Was it A, America, B, the Philippines, C, New Zealand, or D, Vietnam?
I'm pretty sure it's New Zealand. Not just because I know you've been to America. I know that for a fact. And then what were the other options? Vietnam was one of them.
Vietnam and the Philippines.
You recently went to Vietnam. From what I remember.
I did.
And then the Philippines is an option. I feel like the fun fact about you would be that you have, like, I know Philippines and New Zealand are both very close, but a lot of people affiliate New Zealand with Australia a lot of the time. Like, it's very similar culturally, I guess. I don't know. That's what I hear. I don't know, but I feel like you've probably ventured to the Philippines, but not New Zealand. So I'm gonna lock in New Zealand. Final answer.
That is interesting because the answer for this question I was looking for was the Philippines. I've been to
Really?
New Zealand twice.
Oh my goodness gracious. Really? Okay.
Yeah, so I've been to New Zealand. How many times have I been to New Zealand? So the first time I went to New Zealand was for school. We were a part of a music program, and we got to travel to New Zealand and play at a music festival. That was fun. The second time, I was on a cruise with my family to celebrate graduating high school.
Oh.
Yeah, and that cruise ship was kind of scuffed, but
Okay,
yeah,
okay.
a bunch of old people that I couldn't really talk to.
So that means we're tied 3-3 now, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So also, the ingredient you have to add now is turkey stuffing.
Oh, I hate stuffing on its own. Oh my gosh. That's so gross. That's such a crazy ingredient. All right, all right. Here we go.
I was like, I've got two liquids. But I was putting too much liquid in. I was like, I need to start adding some chunks in.
That's so gross. Turkey stuffing. Add it. Okay. All right. Are you ready for number 7?
Yes.
By the way, stream, we have hit 10 hours. So we're going to finish this out, and then I'm going to go leave stream and try to fix chat. All right. Number 7. Who is my video game crush? Specifically, A, Super Mario Odyssey, Princess Peach. B, Super Mario Galaxy, Rosalina. C, Breath of the Wild, Mifa. Or D, Tears of the Kingdom, Zelda.
I don't think we've talked about this.
Have
Sorry.
we?
I think it might be a shot in the dark.
Oh, I thought you said we have talked about this. I was like, when?
No, we haven't. Definitely not. Honestly, any of these could apply.
I will say I think they are all great. I sound like such an incel. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so I know Tears of the Kingdom is your favorite game.
You know, Tears of the
Well, sorry,
Kingdom is my favorite
Breath of the Wild is your favorite game.
I was gonna say there was a question on that earlier. You're already forgetting.
Sorry. Not child. It's not childhood crush either.
That's true. It is not childhood crush.
So, yeah. I think I'm gonna guess Tears of the Kingdom Zelda. D, locking in.
You're locking in that answer.
Yeah.
The correct answer was D, Tears of the Kingdom, Princess Zelda.
Oh.
Meaning you do
That was
not have
scary.
to add a tissue into your concoction.
Okay. Yeah. Before we keep going,
Yeah.
before I ask my question, I'm gonna figure out what the rest of mine are, so I don't have to like keep on one. So I don't have to like go. Oh, that's a great idea.
while you figure out the rest of yours, I'll tell you real quick. Princess Peach and Super Mario Odyssey is a close second. But I like a girl who does something ever. Tears of the Kingdom Princess Zelda's flipping awesome, bro. She does so much cool stuff. Super Mario Odyssey, Princess Peach, she's pretty. She just sits there though. She travels the world and doesn't and
Great.
stands in one spot and then doesn't help and like Zelda, The only reason why it's not Breath of the Wild Zelda is because in the beginning of the game she is 16 turning 17, and by the end of the game she's 117, but she was in a form of stasis for 100 years. So I feel like that's a gray area on if she actually aged 100 years or not, and if she's still 17. So specifically Tears of the Kingdom Princess Zelda, who I know for a fact is early 20s.
Okay, yeah, I get you.
I'm not trying to
yeah,
catch
that's
a case
honestly
with
valid.
Hyrule.
Yeah, that's valid. Respect.
Then
I'll
Rosalina
just
is
write
great.
them up.
Mipha is also great.
Okay, I've got my last ones. Okay, so should I ask my question now?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, I think this one's kind of easy.
Good.
No, number 8,
Number 7, I think.
number 7. Yeah, number 7. How many siblings do I have? A 1, B 2, C 3, or D 4?
I know you have too many siblings. Because I always think that, like, oh, it's just, well, at first I thought it was just you, and then you're like, oh, my brother. And I was like, oh, you have a brother? And then I was like, oh, you have a brother. And you're like, oh, I also have this. I also have that. I also, like, you'll just, like, lore drop out of nowhere. I'll be like, wait, there's more of you? So, how many siblings do
Yeah.
you have? And the options are 1, 2, 3, and 4.
Yeah,
And this does not count yourself.
this does not count me. No.
Okay. If it does not count you, it's not 1. It's more than 1. I think. I'm like pretty sure. I'm gonna say you have 3 siblings. 3 or 4. I'm gonna go 3. I'm gonna go 3. Lock it in.
Well, the answer to this question is actually 1. I
What?
have 1 brother.
What?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, so-
You are making up family members then. I'm telling you. Ain't no way.
I think what happened. So hear me out. I think when I was telling you this story, because I have some cousins as well, but
Oh my gosh,
Maybe-
they're cousins.
it's been a while since I told this story. But one of my so I have some cousins as well, and we were all grew up really close. But whenever we go out anywhere, we gaslight all of the people we know into convincing them that we're siblings.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
So I'll go to I'll go to like a music recital from my cousin, and I'll just be like, who are you? And I'm like, oh yeah, I'm her brother. And we'll just keep on and we just keep on going with the bit because we're too far in at this point.
All right, so you're winning by 1 right now.
I'm winning by 1, and you get feta cheese.
Feta cheese. Ooh. All right, so score is what, 4-3, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Are you keeping track of the ones that you would have to put in yours?
Yep.
Okay, awesome.
Yes, mate. Yes,
All
mate.
right, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, here we go. Question number 8. Oh, okay, I forgot I added this question. How many toes do I have? A, 8, B, 9, C, 10, or D, 12? Chat,
That's a
I don't
great
think
idea.
I've ever said this on stream.
I'm gonna just shot in the dark. I'm gonna guess 10.
Are you locking it in?
I'm locking it in. I'm happy to be wrong if I am wrong.
Okay. You're sure?
I'm sure.
All right. You're right. It was 10. I thought I could get you. I thought I could get you with some curveball shenanigans type deal.
Yeah, no, that was. I mean, it was what like I did stop and think for a second. Like, did you like? Was there have you lost a toe and you've told me a story about it and I just forgot?
Or I was born with 2 extra. I don't know.
Born with 2 extra, like some Gravity Falls kind of thing.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking that. Oh, okay. So you're winning by 2 now?
Yeah, I'm winning by 2. So we've got 3 questions left.
This is so bad for me.
It's down to the wire. I'll be honest.
It's really
Um,
not. You're kind of smoking me right now.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I think the stories I do tell you, and I think it's just like it's been so long since I've told you those stories that it's also like
It's
kind of
jumbled.
far off.
It's foggy.
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready.
Um,
Number 8.
Next question. How many pets have I owned? A, 1, B, 3, C, 5, or D, 7?
So it's between 1, 3, 5, and 7.
Yeah.
You're Australian. There's so many animals. It might help if you named all of the pets you've ever had.
That's going to give it away.
How many pets have you ever had?
Yeah. I'm going to go on a technicality and say they have to be ones that I personally owned. They can't be family ones.
Oh, okay. Well, that changes things. Dang. All right.
So,
Ones
like,
that
the
you
one behind me
personally-
is not my dog, so is the
Oh
family
my
dog, so
gosh.
she doesn't count.
All right, then I'm gonna go. I was thinking 7 beforehand, but I don't think you've personally purchased 7, so I'm gonna say 5. Final answer.
5. Tell you what, I've only really had like one that I've only owned one myself, which was a budgie. Actually, no, I had 2 budgies. That question's wrong.
Let's go. Doesn't count. Null and void.
Yeah, it doesn't count. Null and void.
Null and void. Null and void.
I'm gonna let you go free. You got out of getting an onion because I did the question wrong.
Let's go. It
Even though
counts. It counts.
Yeah, that shame on me.
That's what you get for forgetting your lifelong best friend, your dog or whatever
Yeah,
animal.
I came home one day and I just found them. I just like had some friends over and we just looked over and they were dead. I was like, oh.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I just covered the cage and I was like, so let's play some games.
that's tough. All right, I got a point for that one technically since we're not counting the ingredient. So I'm still one
Yeah.
behind. I'm still one behind.
Yeah,
But
I
that
just
was
gotta
great.
think really hard.
That was great. Okay, are you ready?
I am ready.
Question number 9. Okay, so I remember question number 9. I felt like you were gonna give me some stupid question. Yeah. And I don't know which question. No, you know what? It was that siblings one. That siblings question was ridiculous because your cousins and all
Yeah.
that. So I had to fire something
Yeah,
back at
I
you.
figured that you would misremember that story.
Yeah. So the rules were we had to ask a question that had to do with ourselves. And that was the only parameter we set, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Here's my next question. I'm not gonna try to pronounce it.
Is this This is Japanese, isn't it?
Yeah, this is Japanese. It's the only one in
must be
another
doing-
language.
I've actually been learning a bit of Japanese on Duolingo.
No, you haven't. No, you haven't. You don't know what
I
this
actually
says.
have.
Oh my god.
I think one of those is Su. Like, yeah, Su. I could be wrong.
Well,
There's
anyway.
only one character. There's only one character here I recognize. So
All right, so the question
Yeah,
is blah 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 blah, and the options are A, B, C, or D. And to be fair, this is the only question I have in another language, and it is about me.
Well, I don't know that much Japanese, so I'm gonna just shot in the dark.
I feel like if you think about it, you could actually narrow the choices down. I'm not kidding.
I don't know. I've only just started learning Japanese. Like I know like 4 characters in hiragana, and that's it.
Okay. Dude, I swear if you get this one
so-
right, I'm gonna actually flip my lid.
The only one I can recognize is the second last character. Is the second. If you don't count the question mark, the second last character of the question. That's the other one I recognize.
The only one I recognize is the very last thing on there, the question mark.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, so I'm just gonna B.
Dude, you're actually
Maybe I
kidding
should
me.
have locked in.
You're
Maybe I
actually
should have
kidding me.
locked in and learned more Japanese.
You're right.
What was the question?
What is my name?
Ryan Pike.
And the only two choices that had 4 letters or 4 characters were B and C. That's ridiculous, bro, that you got that. That's so stupid. You're cheating.
That was such a shot in the dark.
Well, you avoided adding beans. That's ridiculous.
I can't believe I recognized that was Japanese.
Ridiculous. All right,
Yeah,
fine.
I tell you that I was learning Duolingo, didn't I? Because I've also been learning German as well.
So what's the score?
I'm on 7. You're on. No, sorry, I'm on 6. You're on 4.
6 and 4? Wait, are you counting the most recent one? I got that one right.
Yeah, because like we just finished. Oh yeah, you did question 9. Yeah, you. Yeah, 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Okay, 5 and 6.
Yeah. Well. Oh no. You. Oh yeah. You did get it right. Sorry.
Yeah, because the question was null and void, and
Yeah,
I don't
my
have to
bad.
add the ingredient, so it counts.
Yeah, my bad. So 5 and 6.
Okay. Oh my
Um,
gosh, this is
okay, yeah.
stressful.
It's strangely close.
Dude, I really hope this is an easy one. We can at least tie it up. Oh my gosh.
Okay. So what is this is question 9.
Yeah.
What is my favorite food? Is it A, spaghetti, B, an apple, C, marshmallows, or D, Vegemite on toast?
I know you love Vegemite on toast, unironically. Because
Yeah, it's good.
I remember that. And then is spaghetti
But it's my
your
favorite.
Are marshmallows your favorite food? You don't strike me as the type to have too big of a sweet tooth where marshmallows are your absolute favorite. What were the choices again?
A is spaghetti, B is apple, C is marshmallow, D is Vegemite on toast.
Apple is a crazy one. I love apples, but like saying that's your favorite food. Oh my gosh. You know what? You're the crazy type. So I'm locking in apple. Final answer.
Oh. I gotta say, Ryan, I'm sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That's not the case.
Was it the
my
Vegemite
favorite-
one?
Look, it's not Vegemite on toast. That's not my
Good.
favorite. I like
That's
apples.
disgusting.
I do snack on them.
That's
But my
crazy that
favorite
you
food
would
of all
do that.
time is spaghetti.
I ate spaghetti on stream today.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was still writing questions. I didn't see the stream.
That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. We could still tie.
And
We could still tie.
your food is black jelly beans.
Black jelly beans.
So licorice.
Gross. Okay.
Okay.
Are you ready for your last question?
Yes.
If you get this one right, that means you are free. And if you get this one wrong,
Yeah.
then you have a chance of doing the punishment with me. Here we go. Question number 10. What number am I thinking of right now? A, 48. B, infinity. C, 13. Or D, pi. And the only hint I will give is the number never changes. It is always the same number at every moment of my life.
I'm gonna guess. Just, I feel like pi, like D pi is gonna be it. Like, I feel like 13 is like kind of just 1348. Like, I can't think. I don't know if anyone's going to think about them constantly. It's between infinity and pi, and I think pi is easier to think about. So I'm going to lock in pi D.
Locking it in.
Yep.
All right, and the answer was 13, baby. 13 is my lucky
Ooh.
number. That is the number for me. 13 is my number.
So coffee.
Coffee.
13 is your lucky number.
It
Really?
is.
13 is your lucky number.
Yeah,
It's famously.
well,
It's famously an unlucky number.
that's actually why I like it, because when I was younger, I thought that I was bad luck, and then that kind of just followed me to when I moved to Pennsylvania, and just random stuff would go wrong. And then I just sort of embraced it, and I was like, yeah, you know what? I am the 13 guy.
You know what? That's fair.
Yeah, actually, I have little diary entries from years ago where I used to like write to myself and just write about random stuff that happened, where I talk about specifically the number 13 because I feel like it represents me. That's a true story. All right. So if I get the next question right, you have to do the punishment with me, with your ingredients, and I have to do it with my ingredients.
Yeah.
Okay. Last question. Hit me with it.
Last question for me. Okay. I'm like honestly just really.
Yeah, my questions were a little less fair than yours. Hope that's okay.
That's fine.
You're nailing them anyway, so it's not like it even matters. The Japanese one was stupid.
I can't believe I got that one right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember. I'm like. Honestly, this one I'm like struggling to. Trying to struggle to remember when this happened.
That's all right. Take your time. You could just give me the easiest question in the world, and then we both have to do it. That'd be pretty cool. Throw. I don't know.
Yeah, but where's the fun in that?
I think there's a lot of fun in it.
Really? I mean, like, sure, but
No, I'm kidding. Don't listen to a word I say. Other than that sentence.
okay. So, let us. This is the hard part because I'm just like, I'm genuinely struggling to remember what part of the. Like, genuinely, I'm actually not sure what type of question I do for this.
The whole world is watching you struggle.
Yeah, and I'm struggling, man. I'm struggling. How about I'll say
Welcome to the chat, 400 people. We're watching this guy struggle.
oh,
500? 500? Where are you all coming from?
there's more viewers coming in. I mean, for the content, I must. I'm gonna have. I mean, I might as well keep stalling it out in that case.
I lied.
Oh, I'm gonna.
There's your
make
little
my
doggy. There's Poppy.
Yeah, she's still chilling.
It all goes to show you can't rely on Australians for anything.
I know. You just gotta like keep on finding. How about
Little bro is not cooking. Little bro is not
I'm
cooking.
not cooking. I'm seriously. I was trying to find like a question, and I was like, but I couldn't find the answer. I was like struggling to find the answer to it. I was like scrolling through past history, and I was like,
If you want, we
It's
could
like-
flip a coin to see if you have to do the punishment or not. Up to you.
no, we can't do that.
All right, think of one. I'll wait.
Yeah,
I've been live for 10 hours. I'll wait.
come on. Question 10.
What's that? Random person on the phone. Everyone in my family just got pregnant and just had 4 babies, and I missed all of it. Wait, they're all grown up now? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm live on YouTube. I can't go.
Oh, Um,
I'm just kidding. The males in my family didn't get pregnant. They're not seahorses or fairies.
dang, this sucks. Um, yeah. Okay. What what month did I get baptized? Because I let you know that
Oh,
happened.
You did
That was
tell me.
recent.
You did tell me.
Is it? Yeah. Honestly, a lot of it was just me struggling to find struggling to find where it, like, what day it was, because I was struggling, man. So was it? It's gonna be a long message, because that's how I'm gonna know.
You could control F.
I could control F. Was it on A, or was it? Yeah. Was it July? A July, B August, C September, or D October?
I gotta go with. You said the options were July, August, September, and October.
Yep.
Dude, I don't know. This is gonna be embarrassing. Oh no.
I did send you a link for this. Did you watch it?
Yeah, I clicked on it. I definitely watched it when it happened, but I don't remember when you did it. I don't remember when you sent it to me, and I don't remember if there are any hints that tell me.
Yeah.
So the options are July, August, September, and October.
Yeah.
Let's go with. You know what? Let's just get this over with. I'm locking in final answer. August.
The answer that I was looking for was August.
Let's go! Oh my gosh, dude, I clutched up. We both have to do the stupid thing.
We both have to do the challenge. I don't think chat knows, but I have to go to India tomorrow. Well, I'm traveling to India tomorrow, so I don't have actually the time to do this one.
Yeah, I have to stop stream because it's been 10 hours and I want to go to bed and watch How I Met Your Mother and go to bed.
Valid. So do we do the condiment thing and smash stuff in our face, and then we'll come back when I get home to do the challenge?
Nah, you know what? We both showed that we know equally as much. I don't think either of us deserves to be painted like a clown today, and I want to go to bed. So, I say, you and we do the smoothie thing. It'll be disgusting, but we have both shown we know our own country, the other's country, and ourselves, each other, the best we possibly can to an equal amount. So, at the end of the day, I think that deserves a reward, and my reward is leaving, and your reward is going to India.
Yeah. All right. I'll I'll send you the video of when I make this horrible concoction.
Awesome.
Whenever I can.
Awesome. Can you please send me a list of the things I have to add to mine?
Yeah, hold on. I'll do that right now.
All right. Sounds good. How much of it do we have to drink?
I'm gonna say we have to drink. Yours is like really chunky.
Mine is chunky.
Yeah, yours is chunky.
How about this?
You
How about
have
this?
to-
We're allowed to add water to it to make it less chunky, because that won't change the whatever. That'll just
Okay,
make it.
deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
It'll still be gross.
It'll still be so gross. So how about we like, if we have a cup, we have to drink a quarter of it.
Okay, a quarter cup.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah, like enough that we have to like drink it, but not enough that it's like we have to sit there and just suffer.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair. Would you mind please sending me the ingredients when you get a chance that I have to add to mine?
Yep, I'm doing that right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. All right. Well, Matt, thank you so much for joining me here. And if you ever are free to edit another video, I love when you edit my videos because I think you're so great, and that is the only reason. Also, they take a lot of time and effort. So if you are, let me know. And if not, that's totally fine. I appreciate you coming on the stream and making time for this. This was a good time.
Yeah, thanks. It's been a great time, and thanks for just having me along for the ride. What am I gonna do? I've got a pack. That's what I have to do.
Have fun with that.
Yeah, thank you, and have a good sleep. Also, for anyone who's still watching, sub to Pie Guy.
True. Wait, do that. If you didn't do that already, you're a fake one. You're fake.
Yeah, we sat through. You sat through like what 10 hours of live stream?
Yeah,
Like
10 and a
think you
half
can-
now. Oh my gosh, I'm sick of this.
Yeah, 10 and a half hours of live stream. Like you can subscribe.
Yeah. A bunch of tech issues, trying to fix things halfway through. A bunch of special guests from people in my videos in the past, new guests, all this stuff. So doing a bunch of crazy stuff. So check it out, subscribe, like the whatever, comment whatever. All right, thank you, Matt. Anything else you want to say? Plug, whatever.
Plug. I mean, I started on Instagram.
Yo, check out Matt's Instagram here. I will put it in chat right now.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try and upload as much as I can. But that's honestly it. I just upload random work.
Here
Hold
we
on.
go.
My ingredients, pots, sauce.
There you go, chat. Go check him out. Go check him out. Go give him a follow.
And then
Whew.
coffee. Okay, done. That is our smoothies. That's gonna be horrible to film. I don't
That'd be
mind skill
disgusting.
milk that much just because we have it at home. But
I'm not looking forward to any of my ingredients.
yeah. Yeah, yours were actually not that bad. Like, I think mine was
Yeah.
way too... All right. And you want to do your outro?
Of course I do. All right. I will see you guys next time. I'll be live again. Honestly, I'll probably be live again tomorrow. I love doing this stuff, even though I'm so exhausted from it today. So, new video at Sunday, 5 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And thank you to Matt again. And thank you to all the guests I had on today. The Awoken, Jesse, Matt. I had on... Okay, actually, I take back my thank you to the Awoken because he crashed my stream and destroyed the live stream chat. But having him on the stream was fun. So thank you, I guess, for that portion. All right. I will talk to you guys later. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace out, Epic Gamers. Do you want to say it with me?
Yeah, let's go. With bad stream delay. Okay. Peace out,
Peace out,
Epic
Epic
Gamers.
Gamers. There we go. Oh, that was so good. I'm not even on the screen to end it. I have to go all the way over here. Let's do the outro music together. It might not be synced up, but it'll be fine. You ready? Ba 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 da 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 da. You gotta incorporate da 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 Ba, ba, da, 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 da. This is so stupid. This is ridiculous.
All right, we got